Hello. See, good afternoon. Good afternoon, BMs. See, just I want to reiterate what I told you yesterday. Today is our credit life insurance day. ആര് വന്നാലും ശരി ബ്രാഞ്ചിൽ ഒരു പോളിസി നടക്കണം, മിനിമം വൺ പോളിസി ദാറ്റ് ദിസ് ഷുഡ് ഹാപ്പൻ. ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ഈവൻ ഫ്രം ടുഡേ വി ഷുഡ് കം ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് ദി ലാസ്റ്റ് പൊസിഷൻ. 92nd പൊസിഷൻ നമുക്ക് പാടില്ല. For each and everything, I am repeatedly telling you, we are coming in the bottom. That should not happen. So first of all, credit life insurance, everybody who has come here, please inform. If until now it has not happened, means inform your branch, and wherever that account number you have given, through which account you will be doing credit policy, means that should happen today. Please ensure that before EOD that should happen. One. Next, one more thing I have told you for a POS campaign is that today all branches to ensure that at least one POS machine you have to give. Then another main thing is our account opening. Still, for see, this is for all branches who are joined through WebEx. Okay. Still, we have to prompt you for opening an account. I think this is the ultimate. When we are telling you minimum 5 per day, at least you have tried to do 4, otherwise 3. But even nil branches, they are not opening, even if they are reluctant to open even a single account. This is not at all acceptable. And only few branches who are doing 4, 5, 6 and all. And rest of the branches, they are opening only one account, which is not at all acceptable. Please ensure that these whatever this account opening and all, you have to entrust with your ABM or other officers and periodically review them daily basis. Periodically, that is once in 2 hours, 3 hours, you ask them how many account has been opened. Then only you can focus on business. And one more thing, there is a campaign 24th. Total, I think 8 accounts has been opened in vehicle loan. All branches. 24th, I asked to open 2 accounts per branch. Only 8 vehicle loan has been opened. Please have it in your mind. On 24th, it should happen. Then last is ECGLS. Our FGM sir has called today also. Monday is the last day. Please ensure that you are onboarding all eligible customer on Monday and ensure that it is sanctioned in the system. After getting sanctioned in the system, then you whatever papers, any papers you want to collect, means you collect it and send for CG PAN generation, and after that you disburse it. And one more thing, wherever disbursed and credited in a working capital limit, ensure that the account, that is MSME, they are availing it. And one more thing I will tell you, for the past 10 days I am seeing in SB There is a lot of withdrawal is happening. I don't know whether you are looking into it or not. I don't know. Daily basis, minimum 3 crores is going on. Quarter end is coming. Please ensure that you are calling all your customers where withdrawal of 5 lakhs and above has happened from March, and ask them to support you for this quarter end. Okay, so SB account opening, it is a daily routine. Daily it should happen. Minimum 5 per branch. That should happen. Please ensure that is happening. And today, ensure that we are not coming to the bottom in TPP. And ECGLS, all accounts should be opened. And vehicle loan, 2 per branch on Wednesday, it should happen. Similarly, one thing we are noticed, our CMC, our that is accounts appearing in SMA 012. Home loan, we are the toppers, almost 14%. The main thing concern is we are not calling the people only when it's going to SMA 2, then only we are calling. That too, home loan and mortgage loan. I'm more concerned with the home loan and mortgage loan only last minute. Whatever regularly it is coming SMA 2 means let us leave that. But new accounts are getting added. We are critically criticized by our corporate officer. So 14% is too much. Please try to call each and everybody and ensure that first SMA 0 you are attacking, and wherever possible per day minimum 3 or 4 visit if it's possible to these customers, home loan and mortgage loan customer. You see, only once if you visit means next time it will not come under SMA 2 SMA. Please ensure that. And I think from this year onwards provision is there for SMA also. Wherever SMA is there, for that provision will come, then our profitability will decrease. So that should not happen. Please ensure that. And one more thing, the gap to target for NPA, I think yesterday most of you people has given some commitment to me. I think only 30 to 40% have achieved that commitment. I'm really sorry to say. And that too, whatever you have told only I have taken as a commitment, but it has not happened yesterday. Please ensure that this is in the coming days, this Friday, it should happen. Thank you. Let us start.
So good afternoon all. First of all, I would like to request our zonal manager sir to welcome CVO sir to our zone. I would request everybody to rise up for the bank anthem. Sir, for the sake of understanding, I'll just try to explain what is happening, sir. From our branch managers from Kozhikode district and Malappuram district, along with the zonal office staff, are present personally here, and the other branch managers are connected through our WebEx. So we have made one more arrangement through which your whatsoever the programs that is happening here is being streamed through YouTube. So through YouTube, they will be able to view what is happening here, and in case somebody wanted to respond or somebody wanted to raise any clarifications, they will do it through the WebEx. So this is how this program has been planned here. So now I welcome photo wheel takes. Now I'll request our zonal manager to present away his welcome address.
Purpose of this gathering is only to, it's not a review. It is only to make you understand the importance of vigilance. It is not just a review of branch. It is a purpose is to understand the purpose of vigilance and how to prevent it and how to manage it. It should be there. And mainly vigilance means one more thing. Since all our branch managers are very young people and they need our that is guidance, and main purpose I would like to tell you is to that branch managers are the face of the bank. First of all, through you only bank's image is being reflected to the public, and you are also leader and mentor to many of the staffs in your branch. You are an example and you are leading the branch, and on seeing your activity only our rest of the staff members, they are shaping up and they are the future leaders. Since you are the first step of future leaders, next step will be the other staffs you are working under you. So they will be looking upon you and ensuring that the way you are taking the bank and you are taking the bank's image, they will just take forward whatever bank's commitment is that will be taken forward. And for this also your dedication, integrity should be there. So you will be the face, and your face, that is public face of the bank. Now then this vigilance is why it is mainly required, means to prevent any future happenings and whatever that has happened, that should be solved in a quicker way. This is the main thing. So with this, I request our CEO sir to address.
And EBT is on, no?
Nah.
You can see that.
No, after 5 minutes.
So good afternoon to all. mic on. I don't know. Good afternoon to all of you. Hope I am audible and visible. Those who are connected online, you ask one or two of them whether everything is visible. Those who
Sir,
are
just
connected
ask.
online,
You just ask whether it is visible, audible.
audible visibility.
Palakkad Ajay, audible.
Let them please, those who are connected online, if you have that bandwidth, please switch on your videos. Otherwise, I know
Can
something else will be happening there.
Can
Whatever
anybody,
zone manager has given, they'll be working on it.
can anybody respond? Can anybody respond? Please respond.
I think we are not audible to them.
No, sir. You are not. You are audible, sir. But
But why not?
I'll just check.
Otherwise, whatever answer they are telling, we should be.
Sound ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നില്ല.
ഇതില് സൗണ്ട് വരുന്നില്ല. ഇതില് സൗണ്ട് വരുന്നില്ല.
Ah.
But it is audible.
മൈക്ക് അടുത്ത് വെക്കണം.
It's okay then. Because otherwise, we will go ahead with the presentation without knowing that they are not having visibility. Please switch on your videos, those who are connected online. At least let me see you all.
BM, switch on your videos. All branches are requested to switch on your videos.
Connected to tutorial videos.
Please switch on your videos, those who are connected online. At least let me see you all. Okay,
Switch on your videos.
fine.
All branches are requested.
So we will proceed. Good afternoon to all those who are physically present here and those who are connected online. Normally, CBOs don't visit zones. It's a very rare thing that happens. So whenever a CEO visits a zone, something serious would have been there. Otherwise, they don't visit. But good that today I have come for a good thing for a branch opening. So I wish that my future visits to zone also should be for the same purpose and not for any other purpose a vigilance man is supposed to do. And you all will keep up the same manner of business and compliance level. With this note, we will start. Now, before starting, let me ask you, why a CBO should come from an organization outside? Why can't an in-house person be made a CBO? And secondly, what is the role of a CBO? Any answer is right. Here, I don't assess your performance, nor I am your reporting authority. You can tell any answer, whatever is coming to your mind. Why a CBO should come from outside and what is the job role of a CBO?
Whatever coming in your mind, please.
Those who are connected online also can respond, please.
So for transparency.
Transparency, partly you are coming, little more.
Bias.
Bias.
Unbiased.
So you all know what is bias? Bias are real. Many don't know what is bias. Impartial. See, tomorrow if an in-house candidate is made a CVO, there will be a very big team who have worked with him. About him, he will have a preconceived notion. See, whenever a zonal head is there, he will have some good opinion about some officers and bad opinions about some officers. When their papers go in front of him, an impartial view has to be taken. If you have prejudged an officer, then your decision is likely to be biased. It's likely to be biased only, I am telling. So for the sake of good order, and vigilance is one area where principles of natural justice has to be strictly complied. What is principle of natural justice? What is principle of natural justice? Before punishing a person, you should give him an opportunity to make his representation or submission. This is the first and foremost thing. First and foremost thing is you cannot decide against a person without hearing him. This is the first principle of natural justice. So that is why a letter of explanation is issued, the officer's version is taken. Thereafter, if necessary, an inquiry is conducted. There he is permitted to have his own witnesses. He can cross-examine the opposite side witnesses. These are all principles of natural justice which has to be complied. The second thing is that you cannot be a judge in your own matter. You will be daily seeing in newspaper many judges recuse themselves from hearing a particular case. Recusing, what is that? He is having some interest in that either party or the subject matter in issue before him. So when an in-house candidate is becoming a CVO, an account which he has sanctioned or he has done the review, or wherever he has given an additional limit, subsequently if the papers come before him, then he will be a judge in his own matter. Likelihood. So there you are not complying with the principles of natural justice. So the CBO should be from an organization outside. This is the first and foremost thing. Second thing, what was my question? What is the role of a CBO? What is the role of a CBO? Anything? Any answer? നല്ലതും പറയാം ചീത്തയും പറയാം.
To be vigilant.
Mm.
In the organization.
That is a very wide answer. Very wide answer.
Ensure the principle of natural justice.
Very wide answer.
Innocent person cannot be punished.
Okay.
Decision to be taken whether to some extent.
First and foremost thing is written here. Somewhere I saw here. What is that? Transparency. Somewhere I saw when I came here, it was written here. Or some reflection was coming here. Vigilance administration.
Integrity, transparency, accountability, and ethics.
What is that? Read once again.
Integrity, transparency, accountability, and ethics.
So what do you mean by integrity? Every officer is supposed to maintain integrity. You know, once the integrity is gone, the management loses confidence in you. All are supposed to maintain very high integrity. So what do you mean by integrity? Straightforwardness. Then always following ethical practices. Then
Conduct honestly.
And only in office or outside? You are aware of that, no? Banks officer service, what do you call, regulation and appeal rules?
Officers.
Different organizations with different names are there. In my previous organization, we used to simply call it as OSR only, Officer Service Regulation. So that is working on you 24/7. All of you are aware? നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയില്ല അല്ലേ? 24/7 it is working on you. How?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me how it is working on you 24/7? Any example?
Any incident happening outside that office hours or where police case or something is happening.
Demanding dowry will come under OSR. Are you aware of it? If a complaint is coming from the other side, immediately officer service regulation will come. അത് പറഞ്ഞാലേ ജനങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവുള്ളൂ. Then many of you will be doing share trading. I don't know how many of you are doing. Nowadays, everybody morning 10 to 10:15, if I see in the mobile, they'll be doing lot of purchases. Today you are buying 5,000 shares. Tomorrow you are telling, of course, SEBI guidelines, you leave it. Intraday trading is prohibited, but next day you are selling that 5,000 shares for 10 rupees or 15 rupees. You cannot do speculation. Under officer service regulation, buying and selling the shares next day or within 2 or 3 days will be treated as speculation. Speculation business you cannot do. അറിയോ പലവർക്കും? അറിയില്ല. പലവരും പുറകിൽ നിന്ന് ചിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ട് which come under where the law is working on you, you are not aware. One more example I can tell you. It will be a little extreme, but please excuse me for that. ഈവനിങ് ബ്രാഞ്ചൊക്കെ അടച്ചതിന് ശേഷം ചിലവർക്ക് വൈകിട്ട് ഇത്തിരി ഭീഷണ പരിപാടി ഉണ്ട്, അറിയാലോ. സം ഓഫ് യു enter a bar and after heavy boozing you fall down. Bank's law will come. Why? Tomorrow what the media will report? Bank of India manager has fallen down. They will not report X or Y. Then whose image is tarnished? Whose image? So directly officer service regulation will come. What is it? What behavior it is? Unbecoming of an officer. ആരെങ്കിലും ഓഫീസർ സർവീസ് റെഗുലേഷൻ വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? ഇന്നവരെ ദൈവം സഹായിച്ച് ആരും വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവില്ല. അതർ ദാൻ ദി HR person, wherever I have visited in this last 1 year, not even a single person has read this officer service regulation. Why? This is the very basic Bible by which you are driving your branch. If you are not aware of that, last minute ഇത് വായിച്ചെടുക്കാൻ സമയം ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. Like this, so many things are there. There is an example about Indians generally. What is that? Indians go to a hospital only when they are taken in a stretcher. അതുവരെ ഇങ്ങനെ വെച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. അസുഖം വന്നാലേ they will never go to a doctor timely. When the extreme stage comes only, they will go to the hospital. Similarly, vigilance is also like that in the bank. No one will give any importance for it. When you are coming under trouble, when the first letter of explanation is issued on you, then all these things will start. Don't keep it till that. Equip yourself how to, because this is also part of banking only. Your IR matter, HR matter, these are all part of the banking only, which you are all supposed to know. Otherwise, tomorrow unexpectedly anything happened, you will not be in a position to defend yourself properly. Defense proper അല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ extreme decision വരും. All of you are with me? So the role of a CVO, evening after office hours, you are all driving, no? 2-wheeler, 4-wheeler, whatsoever it may be. Many of you are going by own vehicle only nowadays. So while driving, you will be seeing no U-turn, no one way. Then what are the other? There will be a red signal. If you violate that, what will happen? Huh? Fine, penalty. Then there is a possibility of an accident also, no? Probability. So if you are properly regulated by a traffic policeman, then my role is that only. Regulating the traffic is the job of a CVO. The punishment part is called as the punitive vigilance. I am slowly going to the subject. Punitive vigilance is the punishment part, which you are paying the fine. And the accident part is the suffering which you are undertaking during the inquiry process. Maybe 1 year or 1.5 years. If at all you are supposed, the concerned officer has to face an inquiry. He has to undergo a lot of humiliation, stress, all these things. That is called the punitive punishment part. So with this, we'll go ahead with the presentation. One important thing what I want to tell you is that vigilance will not come into picture if compliance is correct. We both are very much interrelated. If the vigilance will step in only when the compliance fails. So whenever maybe credit side or the deposit side, both sides, if your compliance level is proper, then there is hardly any scope for the vigilance to enter there. Do you agree or not? Majority of the vigilance cases happens only because of the non-compliance. Maybe due to so many issues, directly or indirectly. But if your compliance is correct, rest assured that vigilance will have very little role in that. Mainly the problem starts with that only. And proper rectification as per your audit reports. If you are giving due importance for that and rectifying all those things, then also almost all the vigilance matters will get closed then and there. Problems is that we give least importance because of the business pressure. And one thing I want to assure you is that my first motto is that business first and vigilance always. This is the manner in which I work. Those who are in the business vertical, you are undergoing risk daily, we know that. So any credit related minor mistakes, we don't take it very seriously. During the zonal managers conference, we had given statistics also. Out of 1479 cases, hardly only 340 were classified as vigilance last year. The remaining all have gone under administrative and non-vigilance only. But the trend is such that in this organization that officers are not afraid of the system. They go for online games, lose their money. They go for stock trading, lose their money, then slowly take away the money from deceased depositors' account or deaf accounts, play with the system. So these will directly come under vigilance. Nobody will be in a position to protect you. Nobody will be in a position to protect you. Of course, this part of the country, we don't have many cases. But overall, the organization as a whole, we have many such cases. Recently, you all have come to know in the same FGM only, where gold ornaments have gone missing from one branch. What the CCTV shows, branch manager has kept the keys. Being a lady, she has kept it loosely in her drawer. She has not kept it in safe custody. Every day, one person was taking it, going to the safe room and removing it. And one fine day it was caught. Now, who is more in trouble? Leaving the keys in public domain, is it prima facie? It appears to be non-vigilance, but from CVC point of view, it's a vigilance. Sharing a password, keeping the keys in public domain and all will directly come under vigilance. Whatever you are supposed to keep safe custody, you are supposed to keep it. You cannot lose it in public domain like that. ഇതൊക്കെ ലൈവ് കേസ് നടക്കുന്നതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്. During the presentation, you will be seeing some 10-15 cases where live cases we have shown without name of the branch or etc., which is pending in our department. Just I am telling you some examples where how the people are playing with the system. Diversion of income tax refund to some other account. And the most important thing is nexus with the daily wager and casual labor. This is one thing left and right. Every week we are getting one case. This casual labor or daily wager has been working in the branch for more than 5 to 6 years. From the borrower's account, the money goes to him. It is lying there. And sometimes it is being taken to save the SASCAL accounts. Of course, I am not in that picture, saving SASCAL account. Then it goes back. From there, after the end of the quarter, it gets shared either with the spouse of the manager, father of the manager, mother of the manager in some other bank. Last week, in one daily wages account, 87 lakhs has come. Before that, 53 lakhs was there. This is the money flow which is happening, and from there it gets diverted to branch management, whosoever it may be, branch officer or branch manager. Very close nexus is developing. So that is why, HR department has issued a circular. We have been repeatedly telling that you have to change the daily wager or casual labor periodically. Don't engage the same person. Here also, now in 2 cases, I have written to fix accountability on the zonal HR head for not monitoring this properly. Zonal HR head is also equally responsible to ensure that the HR department instructions are being properly complied. Periodical change. People are continuing the same branch for 7-8 years, doing all sort of mischief. They get entry to every place. They enter into the cashier's cabin, safe room. Why we should give so much leverage? Of course, he's an outsider. He's always an outsider. You cannot trust him, I tell you. The problem is that when the manager or the officer goes to the transfer, immediately this casual labor will come and help him in finding a house, getting school admission, so they become over-dependent. I have also seen, whenever I go to a new place, if I have to go to a temple, the person who is more powerful is the casual labor or daily wager who is having influence in the local temple. So I have stopped this business of going to any temple whenever I go. Because these are the persons who are accompanying me, against whom I am telling they should not be engaged. So this first and foremost thing, don't continuously. I know that branch cannot run without a casual labor or a daily wager. That is admitted. But the only thing you can do is that periodically change them. Don't engage them repeatedly. You are putting yourself into trouble. What will happen? He may be having nexus with your gold appraiser. He himself will bring some borrowers. You don't know what is the quality of gold being pledged. So all these things are there. Periodical change of substaff or casual labor is frequently is required. Then what else? Compliance I have told. Casual labor I have told. Playing with the system. These are all certain, what you call, serious areas where the compliance level is very poor, or rather people are not at all aware or they are not at all afraid of the system. So in all those cases we'll be going for extreme decision only. Wherever now we have found cases where there is nexus between the casual labor or daily labor and the branch officer, we have recommended for stringent action. Stringent action means you know what it is. I need not tell what it is. We are no, because it's a direct vigilance angle only. Getting money in somebody's account closely related to you. Good thing is that here we don't have any cases, but you have to maintain the same thing nowadays because of the increasing pressure, financial pressure. So many things happens beyond our control also. But let us not play with the system. With that, we will go ahead with the presentation, and it will be for almost 1 hour. Last 4 or 5 pages will be pertaining to the live cases in the department. So just to give an awareness to all of you, as he told, it's not a review meeting. Just to create awareness about what is vigilance. ഇപ്പോൾ വിജിലൻസിനെ കുറിച്ച് എന്താ ഐഡിയ എല്ലാവർക്കും? വിജിലൻസ് അവയർനെസ് വീക്കിന് ഒരു സ്കൂളിൽ പോവും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വേറെ വല്ലയിടത്ത് പോയി ഒരു ബാനർ കിട്ടും, അല്ലാണ്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും വിജിലൻസിനെ കുറിച്ച് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ഐഡിയ ഉണ്ടോ? Has anybody been appointed as a IA or a PO here? No. Somebody is there. Who is that? What was your role? PO. Sit down. Now, other than him, others, you please tell me what is an IA and a PO? Anybody connected online? IA, DA, PO. IA, DA, PO. What it is? Defense assistant or disciplinary authority? DA is the disciplinary authority also. So who is the disciplinary authority? Let anybody tell. Nobody knows.
Zonal manager. Zonal manager for what?
Up to 3.
AGM.
Scale 1, 2, 3. Zonal manager.
Any other answer? I think from this February onwards, scale 3 is also shifted to HO. Zonal manager is now having power only up for 1 and 2, if I understand correct. 3 and above it is with HO.
Where the deputy zonal manager is scale 5 to scale 1 and 2, he will be the disciplinary authority.
Yes.
Where the zonal manager is scale 5, he will be the disciplinary authority for 1 and 2.
Yes.
3 and above it is.
His voice is disturbing me.
Slippage.
Hmm.
Slippage.
Okay. What we were discussing? Disciplinary authority. DA, IA, PO. ആർക്കറിയില്ല? PO എന്താണെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. What is his role?
He will be the presenting officer on the side of the management. He has to present the case, and he will be presenting the case to the inquiry authority.
Who is an inquiring authority? ഒന്നാം ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ചേർന്നപ്പോൾ തറാ പറാന്ന് എഴുതി പിടിച്ചു. അതാണ് ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കുന്നത് വിജിലൻസില്. അതുപോലെ ആർക്കറിയില്ല. ദി സ്റ്റാർട്ടിംഗ് പോയിന്റ് IA, DA, PO എന്നുള്ളതൊക്കെ എലിമെന്ററി തിങ്സ് ആണ്. That is what I am telling. You are driving a heavy vehicle without knowing the law. None of you have read this service regulation. That is the problem. I wish that nobody is coming under my purview. But if at all you happen to come at that time, repeatedly I am telling you will not have the time to learn on these things. You have to be equipped whenever things come in your way. അല്ലാണ്ട് പ്രശ്നം വരുമ്പോൾ നോക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രശ്നം വരുമ്പോൾ അത് പെട്ടെന്ന് വരും. Nowadays, where from the problems are coming, nobody knows.
Inquiry authority is the authority who inquires about the case, and he finds out whether the charges leveled against the officer is correct or not. It is proved or not. He prepares a report and he places it to the DA.
Yeah, that is what IAS role is. The മനസ്സിലാവുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല, മനസ്സിലായില്ല. Behind you, they are not understanding. You are not understanding. Please repeat once again for him. He has not understood.
Just a case, if a case comes, the charge sheeted officer, the presenting officer will be asking questions about the charges leveled against the charge sheeted officer, and he prepares a report. He actually presents the case. As a lawyer presents a case in the court, he presents the case to the inquiry authority. Inquiry authority understands the case and finds out whether the charges leveled against the officer is proved, partially proved, or not proved. And he prepares a detailed report on all the charges, and he gives his opinion about the charges, whether it is proved or not proved, to the disciplinary authority to take a decision on the case.
You are from which place? So you watch Vijay films, no? You watch? Now in some films you would have seen there will be a judge sitting and Vijay will be arguing for the one person, and opposite side there will be another advocate. Have you seen that? So the side who is representing, the advocate who is representing the management is called the PO. The other side is called the defense assistant. I know that if I quote Vijay, you will understand easily. Yeah. So these are all the very, very basic things which you are supposed to know. One more thing I want to ask you: lot of frauds are happening in gold pledged items. Different types of mainly spurious item. Nowadays, the new thing is that the quality of the gold they are disputing. That it is 18 karat, 16 karat, which you are not the competent authority. Or rather, bank officer will not be the competent authority. Whenever these type of frauds are happening, head office fraud risk management department will come with an advisory telling that this fraud has happened in this branch. All other branches are requested to take more caution, be more secure, or few precautions like that. Are you aware of it? Madam അറിയില്ല. So those who are not aware of it or those who have not read it, don't worry, you are my prospective customers. I assure you, you will be my customer maybe in another 3-4 years. When bank is taking so many precautionary steps and advising the field from time to time, if you have no time to read that also, because the society behaves the same way. If today they are at Calicut, tomorrow the same team will try to commit the similar fraud at Coimbatore, next day at Ernakulam. These things go on happening because the society behaves the same way. They are trying to enter, either open mule accounts here and there, or to do these type of frauds. There is a set of people going like that. So if the advisories are not properly read and understood, rest assured that you will open up a vigilance door. So that is what I am telling. Compliance is very important. Read the head office guidelines circular. One more thing I want to tell you. As on date, I have 229 vigilance cases against officers pending in the bank as a whole. Out of 229, 87 are in scale 3, 58 are in scale 2. Scale 4, 5, 6 maximum, all put together 20 only. Scale 4 maybe 10 or 11. 5 and 6 it is very less. Why scale 2 and 3 are coming under this bracket mostly? This set of people who are sitting here, mostly of you are in scale 2 and 3, no? You yourself tell me. Let somebody connected online tell. All those I don't know whether they are listening to me or in some other world.
PMs connected online. Please respond.
Why officers mostly in scale 2, 3 are coming under vigilance purview? Am I audible?
Somebody can respond, no? Yes. You can ask.
All those who are connected online, please respond. Why maximum number of officers who are facing vigilance cases are in scale 2 and 3? It is your own experience you have to tell us. Nobody's telling. Let me. My assessment is 2. One is that no proper understanding of banks' circulars and guidelines. I don't know whether all of you agree with me or not. You can disagree with me. This is only my assessment. The second thing is that to build up your career in an urge to do business, left and right, you are increasing the branch figure without proper compliance. And ultimately, see, there are cases. I am not against sanctioning of any Mudra loan or SME loan. But whatever you are doing, you should be proper. There are cases where in a period of 2 years or 3 years, 172 SME loans have been granted. Okay, well and good. Out of 172, nearly 85 accounts are coming under quick mortality. And out of that 85 accounts, another 65 accounts, there has been no inspection, there has been no stocks. Individually, all accounts are below 10 lakhs out of the staff accountability policy, but I will not leave. I will not leave. This will come under vigilance. Why? Reckless lending and gross negligence. Banking is one sector where even if you are not corrupt or there is no bribery charges, even then you will come under vigilance. But in almost all other government departments, if you see vigilance means it will be a direct case of bribery or corruption. But banking may without these two, you would not have taken a single rupee. But still, if there is gross negligence or reckless lending, you will come under vigilance. Why? This is an instant case. Out of 172 accounts, if 20 are slipping also, I would have left out. Because normally 10 to 20% accounts will go out of order in 2 to 3 years. I will not suspect that person. But 50%, 85 accounts have gone under quick mortality and 65 accounts there is no photostat machine, there is no Dhoop Batti factory, nothing is there. Left and right, the money has gone. What do you say? If you are in my seat, what you will decide? Of course, the person may not lose the job. That is another thing. Vigilance, there are different types. Vigilance and non-vigilance, what is that difference? Can anybody tell? ABCD പറഞ്ഞില്ല അപ്പൊ പിന്നെ ഇത് ഒട്ടും പറയില്ല എന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം കാരണം ഇത് 10th ക്ലാസ്സിലെ ലെവലിലുള്ള ചോദ്യമാണ് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത് വിജിലൻസ് ആൻഡ് നോൺ വിജിലൻസ് ഉള്ളത് എനിവേ ദാറ്റ് വിൽ കം ഡ്യൂറിംഗ് ദ കോഴ്സ് സോ vigilance there are different type vigilance if major if you are coming under there will be different types of penalties or removal from service dismissal so many things will come compulsory retirement these all come under vigilance major. There can be reduction in grade also. Whereas vigilance minor means normally increment cut only happens. We'll come to it later. You are not supposed to know sub deeply, but at least the difference between vigilance and non-vigilance you should know. So with this, I think introduction, we'll go ahead with the presentation. In the presentation, we'll have more discussion because otherwise it will be too lengthy. We'll start it.
That's it. So we can sit that side. Screen is here.
Okay, but you keep that laptop here now. They will see from here. Because here I can see them one-to-one face. If I sit there, I will not see them.
So you'll be sitting and addressing, or you'll be using the podium, sir?
No, I'll be sitting and addressing only. No standing. Because it will be almost 1 hour. ആ ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് അവിടെ വെച്ചാൽ മതി.
ഏത് sir?
എന്നാ പിന്നെ കാണാം.
ആ ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് തരാം സർ. സ്ക്രീൻ ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളവർ കാണണമെങ്കിൽ ഈ സ്ക്രീൻ വേണ്ടി വരും സർ. അതെ
Then you shift this table little this side.
പ്രവീൺ take it.
Hmm. Please start it. There is nothing new in this presentation. Majority of the things as branch managers or branch head you would have all known, but only I am little reiterating what is already known to you. Because vigilance is not a very new subject. Whatever you are doing day-to-day banking, how to do it properly. That's what. Yeah. Please go to page 3. Page 2, page 3. Next page. No. Before this. I need to go to page over. Say, right. What is this preventive vigilance?
So that
What is preventive vigilance? Simple English only. Are you not in a position to understand English? Huh? Exactly. Everybody, all of you are going for a preventive health checkup, no? Preventive health checkup you are all doing, no? Similarly, preventive vigilance is nothing but that only. See, initially, when the CBO concept came, the thought process was that the CBOs were mainly for punitive vigilance, that is for punishing the wrongdoers. Now the concept has completely changed, even from CVC level. The focus is more on preventive vigilance, to educate the field more about the accidents that the different people are facing, so that they become more vigilant and proactive, so that they don't meet with any accidents in their careers. So the term vigilance has come from the word vigilant. What do you mean by vigilant? Taking more care. ഉച്ചയ്ക്ക് എല്ലാവരും ഉണയിച്ചില്ലേ? പിന്നെന്താ ഒന്നും പകുതിയാണല്ലോ സംസാരിക്കണേ. Tell me even if it's wrong answer. Awareness. Taking more care, more protection. That is what is called preventive. So this is one type of vigilance. What are the other type of vigilance? ആരും പറഞ്ഞില്ല. Preventive, participative vigilance, which we are doing during Vigilance Awareness Week. What is that? We all are collectively going to a village, educating the people more about the vigilance. Don't give money, don't take money. Are we doing that? Are we doing that? You are not doing. ഇല്ലാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. During that Vigilance Awareness Week, we are all taking one pledge. You know what is that? Madam, you tell me. What is that pledge? Every year you are doing Vigilance Awareness Week pledge. You need not exactly quote the same line, but whatever is there in your mind, you tell me. Huh? Huh. The main part is we will not give any bribe. That is also there. 100% I know nobody is taking any bribe. What about the other part? വൈകുന്നേരം വീട്ടിലേക്ക് പോകുമ്പോഴേ ആദ്യം ട്രാഫിക് പോലീസ്മാൻ പിടിച്ചാൽ എന്താ ചെയ്യണേ? ആദ്യം പറയും ഞാൻ ബാങ്ക് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യ മാനേജറാന്ന് പറയും. അപ്പോൾ അയാൾ ചോദിക്കും എനിക്ക് എന്താന്ന് ചോദിക്കും. എന്നാൽ പിന്നെ പതുക്കെ എടുക്കണില്ലേ? ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ? If you want to give quick approval for your home approval, plan approval, if you are constructing individual house on your own, if you want a quick approval from the municipal office or a panchayat office, what you are doing? You call it as fast money, no? There we don't use it as corruption. Are you doing or not? That is the problem in our country. Whatever be our global position, whatever be our world economic position, still we are one of the most corrupt countries. Are you aware of it? If you take the corruption level, we are one of the highest in the entire global scenario. Why? Because we ourselves are getting used to that. We are making it as a practice. Am I right or not? We don't treat it as an offense. അത് കൊടുത്താലേ കിട്ടുള്ളൂ. പാസ്പോർട്ടിന് അപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വീട്ടിൽ പോലീസുകാരൻ വരുമ്പോൾ അത് 500 രൂപ കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. ഇത് നമ്മൾ വി ആർ ലീഗലൈസിങ് ഇറ്റ്. ബട്ട് വൈ വി ഷുഡ് ലീഗലൈസ് ഇറ്റ്? We should start thinking in that line. Since we are not doing that only, the government is now going with more and more online modes. Now, online will create more transparency. Do you agree with me or not? Somebody was telling me Vijay film, no? In 2000, how you are seeing Vijay film? By buying ticket in black market, no? Nowadays, are you doing that? Book My Show has come. Similarly, train ticket booking. During our younger days, we used to stand 3 hours, 4 hours in line for reserving a train ticket. And by the time we reach the counter, it will be closed. Now, whether anybody is going for a train ticket booking in a railway station, because online booking has come. So, the more and more usage of technology will increase the transparency, thereby the corruption will reduce. This is one of the most important modes. Similarly, sub-registrar office also. Many of your online encumbrance certificate, wherever MOD is there, online registration of MODs, all these things are made online. Application of passport, now everything is online. Once upon a time, these were all areas. Passport getting was very difficult in our country. I am telling about 15-20 years back. It was not an easy process. Now, how easily it is going? So, the government is also one way trying to their maximum, but unless we cooperate with them, the things will not go in the way in which it is expected. So, that is what is preventive vigilance. To teach you what is vigilance. Go ahead with the presentation. AC effect illa.
Told, huh? Still.
It helps in, yeah. Protecting the honest performance. That is also my job. Whenever the papers come to me, I cannot decide unilaterally or biasly. Rather than punishing a bad person, it is equally more important that I should not punish an honest person. Increasing transparency and fairness, that we already told, ascertaining accountability, reducing wastage and leakages, promoting culture of honesty and integrity, reforming systems for corruption-free delivery services. Any doubt in this? അതോ ഒന്നും മനസ്സിലായില്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനെ പറയൂ. എന്നാൽ പിന്നെ എല്ലാം വിൽ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ഈച്ച് ആൻഡ് എവറി ലൈൻ. Those who are connected, nobody is responding at all. Can we go ahead with the next slide? Any doubt? Yeah. Preventive vigilance, punitive vigilance, and participative vigilance. All the three I have told. Any further explanation is required? Now, again, further explanation to preventive vigilance. Measures taken to eliminate opportunities for corruption before they occur by strengthening systems and processes. Improving transparency. Simplifying rules and regulation. Digitalization. In banks, which method we are adopting? Yes, digitalization. Now everything you are bringing to digital mode. Am I right? Including account opening, loan processing, everything is coming to that mode. Reducing subjectivity in decision making. Nowadays, almost online sanction happens. So there is no subjectivity. There is no discretionary power given to any individual person. Everything is system based, right? Educating and sensitizing the officials. അത് ഇത്തിരി ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. ആരും വാങ്ങിക്കണില്ല, ഇവിടെയും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണില്ല. Officials, you yourself should be equipped. That's what I am telling. One example I tell you, in my previous organization where I worked, there was an SOP issued by the department. ബ്രാഞ്ചസിൽ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് ബർത്ത്ഡേ പാർട്ടി നടക്കാറില്ലേ, കേക്ക് കട്ടിങ്ങും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ നടക്കും. The junior most officer in the branch, 5 to 10 minutes, he or she will explain the circulars which have been issued during that week, so that all of them will get idea about that. ഇതൊരു SOP ആയിരുന്നു അവിടെ. അത് കുറച്ച് മുഴുവൻ സക്സസ് ആയില്ല, ഒരു പരിധി വരെ that was successful. You can think of doing that here. ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് നിങ്ങൾ ബ്രാഞ്ചിൽ പല കാര്യങ്ങൾക്കും സ്റ്റാഫ് മീറ്റിംഗ് ഇപ്പം നടക്കണില്ല എവിടെയും. Till I think 15-20 years back, that was a very regular thing happening in the branch because there used to be so many issues. ഇപ്പോൾ 2-3 ആളോ 4 പേരേ ഉള്ളൂ എന്നുള്ള കാരണം ഇപ്പോൾ സ്റ്റാഫ് മീറ്റിംഗ് ഇല്ല. ബർത്ത്ഡേ പാർട്ടി നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട് പല സ്ഥലത്തും. യു ക്യാൻ തിങ്ക് ഓഫ് ഡിസ്കസിങ് ദീസ് തിങ്സ് സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈവൻ ഇഫ് യു ഹാവ് നോ ടൈം ടു റീഡ്, അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് സംബഡി വിൽ റീഡ് ആൻഡ് ടെൽ യു. Encouraging honesty and integrity through rewards and recognition, which we have started during the Vigilance Awareness Week. We will be doing. Any officer who has averted a fraud due to this, proactiveness, we will be recognizing them. Next, we are going to punitive vigilance, mainly the punishment part. Who are found guilty of corruption, misconduct, serving as a deterrent. It is most time-consuming, painful, but important part of the vigilance function, transparency. Do you agree or not? It's the most difficult part as far as the charge-sheeted officer is concerned. The trauma which he is undergoing. Investigation to be conducted promptly. Disciplinary process to be completed timely. Suitable penalty. What do you mean by suitable penalty? Yeah. Precisely, that's all. The earlier case, what I told, 172 loans, 55 loans going mortality. Suppose if I give only one censure, whether it will be commensurate with the penalty, with the nature of incompliance, non-compliance. Do you agree with me? Censure മാത്രം മതിയോ ആ കേസിൽ? ആരും ഒന്നും പറയുന്നില്ല, സെൻഷർ എന്താണെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. I think the subject is going too technical or people are not very interested because the response level is not too good at all. Somebody is responding from the online. Not audible. No, somebody spoke from there. അവിടുന്ന് ആരോ സംസാരിച്ച് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് കേട്ടില്ല. ശരി. Distinction between bona fide and mala fide decisions should be clearly made. What do you mean by that? What is mala fides and bona fides?
See,
How you
respond.
distinguish?
Let's
That is
respond.
one of my main role. Whenever I go to many zones, people ask me a question. How do you distinguish between mala fides and bona fides, or rather between vigilance and non-vigilance? This is exactly the case where we decide vigilance and non-vigilance. So what do you mean by that? How you distinguish?
Systems and procedures are all followed properly as per the guidelines of the bank, it is bona fide. As a part of a business decision, if the decision has been taken, it is considered to be a bona fide. Or if it is purposefully not followed, that is considered to be mala fide.
I'll ask you one case. You are right, I agree with that. In one of the cases which has come before me, there was a stipulation by the sanctioning authority that joint inspection of the property has to be done by the processing center and the branch head. This is a normal thing. Either your retail processing or SME processing, whatsoever it may be. Here you call it as retail processing. RAPC. RAPC and branch should do the joint inspection. But in the inspection report, only one has signed. Later on, it has come that the property was non-existent or it is fraud. Now, accountability part comes to before me. So, what he said, whether it is complied or non-complied, what will be your view? Is there a vigilance angle in that? I will say yes. I will say that the inspection report was created sitting at the branch. It was never visited at all. Otherwise, if you had visited, why two people have not signed? Why only one should sign? That shows an element of suspicion, no? You should be suspicion free. You are giving a doubt. When the sanctioning authority says it has to, that is why I wanted the processing center heads to join in this VC. Many of the cases, processing center people are not going for inspection, even though ultimately the poor fellow, branch fellow is coming to trouble. Zonal risk officer. Who is, wherever the sanctioning authority has stipulated like that, there has to be a joint inspection only. Otherwise, it's a very big risk which the officer who is signing. From vigilance point, we will view that you have not gone at all. Otherwise, how the property is becoming fraud. One more thing I want to ask all of you. Whenever you are going for a property inspection, how you are going, what are the documents you are taking with you? Orka parayu. Location, pinne. EVR, okay. Pinne. Legal report, okay. Pinne. That is the most important according to me. Copy of the title deed should be with you because EVR can go wrong. Advocate's report may be wrong. I am telling a probability only, not in every case. But title deed is a registered document. You have to take the copy of the title. അവസാനത്തെ പേജിൽ ഒരു ഷെഡ്യൂൾ ഉണ്ടാവും. ആ ഷെഡ്യൂൾ അവിടെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി നിന്ന് you have to verify it whether the same property. Especially ഇപ്പൊക്കെ ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് ബൗണ്ടറി എഴുതുന്നുണ്ട്. പഴയ കാലത്ത് വെറുതെ വസ്തു പുരയിടം എഴുതി വെക്കും. പഴയകാല ഡോക്യുമെന്റിലൊക്കെ ബൗണ്ടറിയിൽ, അപ്പോൾ അത് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പോൾ വിത്ത് നെയിംസ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് കമ്മിങ് ബൗണ്ടറി ABCD ഈസ്റ്റ് വെസ്റ്റ് നോർത്ത് സൗത്തിൽ ഹു ആർ ദി ഓണേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി. ഐ എം ടെലിംഗ് ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി. ഫ്ലാറ്റ് ആകുമ്പോൾ ഇത്രയും പ്രശ്നം വരുന്നില്ല. When you are going for an individual property, you should carry the copy of the title deed only, that last page. Engineer's valuation report and legal report can be only a supporting document. It cannot be the main document. Because out of the 221 vigilance cases, at least 30 to 32 cases are because of the fault of these professionals, which our officers are becoming into vigilance angle. Either the valuer has not done his job properly or the legal advocate has not done the issue properly. So, if at all you are laying, that can be only as a secondary document, not as a primary document. Primary document is that document which is given by the borrower. As far as possible, do independent inspection only. What do you mean by that? Valuer കൂടെ കാറി പോയിട്ട് അയാൾ കാണിച്ചെന്ന പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിലും 100% you have to ensure that this is the same property. This will avert your risk to a very great extent, because majority of the vigilance cases get opened up because of the defective mortgage property. Account NPA ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, എൻ്റെ പ്രീവിയസ് ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിൽ ഞാൻ 4 കൊല്ലം I was GM recovery. At least my 20 to 25% of my NPA accounts I have to go in an helicopter for enforcement. അങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു. അക്കൗണ്ട് NPA കഴിയുമ്പോൾ എല്ലാ ഇഷ്യൂസും ഓപ്പൺ ആവും. പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ലാൻഡ് ലോക്ക്ഡ് ആണ്, our front somebody has constructed a wall or some temple has come, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ some other place of worship has come. Why this is happening? Because there has been no periodical inspection at the time of review, enhancement. ഇരുന്നിടത്ത് തന്നെ നമ്മൾ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു പഠിച്ചു. ആ സമയത്ത് നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ everything will appear to be okay. But when the account goes out of order, when so many other investigations and inspection happen, if the mortgage property is not right, then recommending അതോറിറ്റിയും എല്ലാവരും അതിനകത്ത് ചേർന്ന് വരും. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു മേജർ ആക്സിഡന്റ് ഒഴിവാക്കാനുള്ള സംഗതിയാണ് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്. ഇൻസ്പെക്ഷൻ ഷുഡ് ബി വെരി പ്രോപ്പർ. ഇവിടെയാണ് നമ്മുടെ മെജോറിറ്റി ഓഫ് ദ കേസും വരുന്നത്. ബാക്കി കേസുകളൊക്കെ പോട്ടെ, ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഇൻവോൾവ്മെന്റ് ഉള്ള കേസുകൾ പോട്ടെ. നോൺ കംപ്ലയൻസ്, വേറെ ബാങ്കിൽ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഉള്ളത് ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വേണം ഇവിടെ ഡിസ്പേഴ്സ് ചെയ്യാന്ന് പറയും. പക്ഷെ അത് ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് ഇത് ഡിസ്പേഴ്സ് ചെയ്യും. അപ്പോഴോ 90% of the cases I know there will be tacit permission from zone office also, even though nothing is there. But when the problem comes, you will be in trouble. I have seen many cases. There will be a sanction condition that he will be having loan with HDFC, ICICI or whatsoever it may be, or some BG limit will be there. The sanctioning authority will clearly put a condition that has to be closed before disbursement. But quarter endil business കൂട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഇതങ്ങോട്ട് തള്ളാൻ പറയും. പ്രശ്നം വരുമ്പോഴോ സാങ്ഷനിങ് അതോറിറ്റി will not be there. Is it happening or not? These are all vigilance cases where our officers are coming to trouble. You have to be at the dispersing point. You have to be very careful. Compliance should be very pakka. Go ahead. Essence of punitive vigilance: speed, acts of wrongdoing, malfeasance, misconducts, and fraud are recognized. Staff accountability is fixed. Role of DA is of paramount importance. Luckily, nobody knows who is a DA here. അടുത്ത ഒട്ടും മനസ്സിലാവില്ല. CCA, FSA, SSA എന്താ? നമുക്ക് CCA എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ സിറ്റി കോമ്പൻസേറ്ററി അലവൻസ് അറിയാം. അല്ലാതെ എന്താ അറിയാ? അറിയോ? It is the case classification. CCA is whether it is vigilance or non-vigilance. That is done by the CBO up to scale 4, and scale 5 and above it will be done by the CVC. എന്താ CVC എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ? എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയോ? അത് അറിയില്ല. CVC എന്താന്ന് പലവർക്കും അറിയില്ല. FSA and SSA, that is the first stage of advice and the second stage of advice. Mobile is disturbing. First stage of advice and the second stage of advice, which the DA will refer to the CBO. SSA is the second stage advice before inflicting the penalty. Enquiry ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട്. നിങ്ങൾ പേപ്പറൊക്കെ വായിക്കാറുണ്ടോ? പേപ്പറിൽ വായിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആദ്യം വരും കോടതി കുറ്റക്കാരാണെന്ന് കണ്ടെത്തി എന്ന് പറയും. ശിക്ഷ പിന്നീട് തീരുമാനിക്കും. വായിക്കാറുണ്ടോ അങ്ങനെ? അങ്ങനെ വായിക്കാറുണ്ടോ? Initially, the court will find that they are guilty of the offense. Then the sentence will be decided later. That is what is called second stage of advice. The disciplinary authority will prima facie find out or conclude that the officer is guilty. And before giving the punishment, he will again ask the CBO whether I should hang him or give him a death penalty or give him life imprisonment. That is what is called SSA, second stage of advice before the final penalty. This I am telling in vigilance matters only. Non-vigilance matters, it will never come back to CBO again. The disciplinary authority, maybe the DZM, ZM or head office GM will take the call. It will never come back to CBO again. They are the authorities to decide. പറയണത് വല്ലതൊക്കെ മനസ്സിലാവുണ്ടോ? തോന്നല്ല ആർക്കും മനസ്സിലാവുണ്ടെന്ന്. ബാക്ക് ബെഞ്ചിലെ റെസ്പോൺസ് ലെവൽ ഈസ് നോട്ട് സോ ഗുഡ്. Either they are not interested in this subject. Yeah. Chartered accountant, lawyer, valuer, we cannot do anything other than removing them from the panel. That is well known. Participative vigilance. അടുത്ത സംഗതിക്ക് ഞാൻ വരാം. വാട്ട് ഈസ് വിസിൽ ബ്ലോവർ കംപ്ലൈന്റ്? പേജ് 8 പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. എന്താണത്? ആർക്കെങ്കിലും അറിയോ? ആർക്കറിയില്ല.
happening somewhere, he writes to the management directly.
Hmm.
He basically blows the whistle that something is there wrong.
Anybody else?
Without showing the identity.
Anybody else? Nobody. ആർക്കറിയില്ല? നിങ്ങളുടെ HRMS ഉണ്ട് അല്ലേ? HRMS ഉണ്ടല്ലോ അല്ലേ? വിസിൽ ബ്ലോവർ കംപ്ലൈന്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ആ ഒരു ഓപ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ട് വിസിൽ ബ്ലോവർ അയക്കാനായിട്ട്. ആരും അത് വായിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. അതാ പ്രശ്നം. HRMS പോലും ആരും നോക്കിയിട്ടില്ല. അല്ല കംപ്ലൈന്റ് ചെയ്യണത് എന്തിനാണ് അല്ലേ? എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് പറയൂന്നാ ഓപ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ. കംപ്ലൈന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് പറയൂ അതിനകത്ത്. What are the protections available in that? That's the main thing. See, as a CBO, daily I get at least 10 anonymous complaints. 10 anonymous complaints daily basis I get. Mainly with regard to the different things that are happening in a very particular branch. Pan India I get complaints. Now, sometimes it can be an insider information only, because whatever has happened very closely in the branch, in the system, how the other people have played mischief in the system, these things will be there. So definitely insider will be there. Some cases the insider will give information to some retired staff who is regularly coming to the branch, and through them the complaint comes. So don't think that everything whatever is being done in the branch is not going outside. The entire world knows about it, whatever is happening. Less like ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് രാവിലെ വന്നിട്ട് എവിടെയൊക്കെ പോയി എന്നുള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയില്ലേ? There is no confidentiality in it. Similarly, wherever you are doing, whatever you are doing is known to everybody in the branch. Most of the cases. So many of the cases, whatever things are going out of the system or wrongdoings are there, we get an anonymous complaint. ഈ അനോണിമസ് കംപ്ലൈന്റ് ഇല്ലാതിരിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഈ വിസിൽ ബ്ലോവർ കൊണ്ടുവന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. വിസിൽ ബ്ലോവറിൽ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് മോസ്റ്റ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് തിങ് ഇസ് ദാറ്റ് ദ ഐഡന്റിറ്റി ഓഫ് ദ കംപ്ലൈനന്റ് വിൽ ബി പ്രൊട്ടക്റ്റഡ്. So even if it is an insider, he can give a complaint whatever things are not happening properly. It can be at zonal office level, sanctioning level, branchile ഇതുമാതിരി. റീസെൻ്റ്ലി ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വന്ന ഒരു കംപ്ലൈൻറ്റ് എന്തായിരുന്നു വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, നമ്മുടെ തന്നെ ഒരു സ്റ്റാഫ് ഹി വാസ് ഇൻ ഹിസ് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ ഹിസ് ഡെത്ത് ബെഡ് undergoing dialysis and all. At that time, the present manager is going and meeting him and taking some signatures, including the new account opening, some withdrawal slips, all these things he is taking. Even though that fellow was an ex-staff, I don't know why he has signed all these things. Leave that. After 15 days, he passes away. After 1 week, 2.75 lakhs income tax refund is coming. The manager has told that fellow while taking the signature that all these signatures are required for getting the income tax refund. So probably he has not read it also. When the 2.75 lakhs money is coming, he is opening a new account and putting that money in that account. And using the other withdrawal slips and the other documents which he has taken, within 1 day the money gets quickly diverted to his spouse account in HDFC Bank and his relatives' accounts in other banks. Somebody in the branch is telling the deceased staff's family about this. Otherwise, nobody outside will know this. She is giving a complaint to me. When we do an investigation, it is proved. What do you say? So whatever things are happening in the branch, immediately the information is going outside the system. That is 100% confirmed. നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ബ്രാഞ്ചിൽ ഒരു റിട്ടയർഡ് സ്റ്റാഫിനെ 2 ദിവസം അവർ കൗണ്ടറിൽ ഇരുത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട് ആഫ്റ്റർ റിട്ടയർമെന്റ്. മേ ബി സ്റ്റാഫ് ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ടോ എന്തോ ഉണ്ടോ, അയാൾ നല്ല ആളായിരുന്നു. അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചും കംപ്ലൈന്റ് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. റിട്ടയർഡ് സ്റ്റാഫ് ആർ സ്റ്റിൽ വർക്കിംഗ് ദ ബ്രാഞ്ച്, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വിത്ത് മാലഫൈറ്റ്സ്. That's what I'm telling. Whatever you are doing, immediately the system goes outside. So you are told to be very careful and transparent in doing this. That is what precisely I want to tell. Everything is nowadays system based. Tracking is very easy. So whistleblower complaint is one thing which I want to tell, that these type of anonymous complaints are not required. Whatever is there, the concerned officer or ex-staff can put it in black and white. His identity will be protected always. The name will be masked. Who receives the whistleblower complaint in the bank? It is received by the CRO, Chief Risk Officer, who is in CGM cadre. he will receive, and it is his duty to maintain the identity of the, even if it is transferring the papers to us, the name will be masked. We will not know who is doing this, who has given this complaint. If there is any vigilance angle or bribery case, it will get transferred to us. Otherwise, it will go to the other vertical. If there is no, that CRO will decide it. So this is a enabling clause or in your HRMS which you can utilize whenever required, rather than resorting for anonymous complaint. Anonymous complaint CVC guideline is that you have to simply file it only. You need not do any investigation. This is what CVC policy also says. If anonymous complaint comes, we will not do anything, even though there is some substance in it. But if it is a whistleblower, we have to do it.
One small clarification, sir. If the identity of the whistleblower is
Revealed.
revealed, so what is the protection that
Then the accountability gets fixed on the CRO. For revealing this as per CVC guidelines, it will be serious action will be taken on the person who is receiving it. Similarly, PDP, that is the public interest, is the remedy available at CVC level. About corruption in any government department, we can escalate the matter to Secretary CVC, who will only open this complaint and see that no complaint to CVC PDP can be made through online mode, because everybody will be seeing it. They are very particular that it should be in a registered post or a speed post nowadays, with a what you call superscription that it is a PDP complaint. Because they're just like our CRO, they don't have a what you call specific ID for this purpose. It is on physical basis only for CVC. Maybe that in the going time they will change it. Scrutiny of regular inspection, which you are all doing, audit reports, staff accountability study, investigation of NP account. Large value OTNS scrutiny we are doing. Scrutiny of asset and liability. When we are supposed to submit our asset and liability? But compliance is very poor. Kainyu February vare poyadu. So this year, from starting itself, we have decided 30th June, 1st or 2nd of July, the HR department of the zones will see who have all not submitted. The first reminder will come. And within 7 days, if it is not submitted, as per CVC guideline, non-submission of asset and liability is a minor misconduct. Action will be taken, that's all. And at head office level, we will not give vigilance clearance to anybody who has not submitted asset and liability. Even if it is for renewal of passport, posting as branch manager, going abroad, whatsoever it may be, if asset and liability is not submitted, vigilance clearance will not be given. Because otherwise the compliance culture is not improving. We cannot wait up to February for everybody to submit asset. Even those who are on sabbatical leave or on medical leave, they have to submit the asset and liability. Enable them. You call them one day to your zonal office and give them their HRMS to submit the asset and liability. No excuses will be given on that ground. And officers who are resigning or taking VR, we will not give vigilance clearance without they submit the asset and liability. After 30th June, this will be monitored strictly. Because the first and foremost thing of CVC is timely submission of asset and liability. Even right up to Supreme Court judges, they are submitting. എല്ലാവരും കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടാണോ കൊടുക്കണേ അസറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ലയബിലിറ്റി? I'll ask you an example. Normally 90% of the cases it is copy paste only from previous year. Hardly any difference happens. During the current financial year, due to the demise of the parents, you have inherited some property. Whether you all are showing it or not. It may happen, no? Parents' property normally devolve on the children only. Maybe son, daughter, who's maybe you may not have the 100% share, but undivided share you will have, or 50% share, or if it is only one child, then 100% share. Whether it is getting what you call captured in your asset and liability. Nobody is there. ഈ കൊല്ലം പ്രോബ്ലം ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. The problem is that after some 3-4 years, this property you may sell it. Suddenly 50 lakhs or 75 lakhs will come into your account. Am I right? Then at that time I will come in picture. Because nowadays, staff accounts cash remittance വന്നാലും ബാക്കി സംഗതികൾ വന്നാലും immediately the system will throw a EWS. So with that we will come to know. എന്നെ വെറുതെ വിളിക്കണ്ട നിങ്ങൾ. Inherited property ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ that had be shown in your asset and liability as if your 50% share you have inherited. So that tomorrow whenever you are selling or going for redevelopment or you are mortgaging, every time this issue will come. So these are all certain areas where your dividend വരുന്ന എല്ലാവരും കൃത്യം കാണിക്കണ്ടോ? I doubt. Dividend എല്ലാ കമ്പനിയുടെയും കൃത്യമായിട്ട് അസറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ലയബിലിറ്റിയിൽ വരുന്നുണ്ടോ എന്ന് I doubt. If you are 90 to 95% precise, I will be happy in submitting asset and liability. 100% preciseness doesn't happen. Even for me, I am telling. Sometimes we miss some things. Not deliberately, due to some inadvertence. ചില ഡിവിഡൻഡ് വന്നത് ചില ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് കിട്ടിയത് നമ്മൾ എഴുതാതെ പോകും. അത് അടുത്ത കൊല്ലമായിരിക്കും പിന്നെ ഓർമ്മ വരിക. ഇക്കൊല്ലം നമ്മൾ ഫിൽ ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴാണ് കഴിഞ്ഞ കൊല്ലം നമ്മൾ സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല എന്ന് അറിയുക. സോ be very cautious while submitting asset and liability. Submit on time. And be scrutinized. Scale 5 and above, all asset and liability will be scrutinized by us. Up to scale 4, it will be done by the field vigilance unit. They are scrutinizing up to scale 4 of their respective areas. We'll go to the next. Participative vigilance. Yeah. Unusual behavior of staff. Gambling, share trading. Normally who is indulged in this, their behavior pattern will be slightly different. ഒരു ഡ്രഗ് അഡിക്ഷനെ മാറിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പെരുമാറ്റമായിരിക്കും ഒരുപാട് ഇതിനകത്ത്. എപ്പോഴും നോക്കിയാലും they will be in that only. In gambling and this online trading. Luxurious lifestyle, excessive spending. എന്താ അത്? Account transaction. See, vigilance is not confined to CBO alone. You are all watchdogs. നിങ്ങളുടെ കൂടെ ബ്രാഞ്ചിൽ ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരാൾ ലോണൊന്നും ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ഒരു 3.5 കോടിയുടെ ഒരു ഫ്ലാറ്റ് വാങ്ങിച്ചു. ഈസ് ഇൻവൈറ്റിംഗ് ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു ഫോർ എ മിൽക്ക് ബോയിങ് സെറമണി. എല്ലാവരും പോവും അല്ലേ? പോവില്ലയോ? പോവില്ലേ? എന്തേ? പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? ജലസിനെസ് ഉണ്ടാവും. അത് വിട്ടാളയോ? അത് വേറെ കാര്യം. കുശുമ്പ് വേറെ കാര്യം. ഇയാൾക്ക് എവിടുന്നാണ് ഇത്രയും പൈസ വന്നതെന്ന് ഒരു തോന്നൽ വരണ്ടേ? Whether it will come or not. That is what precisely vigilance angle is. You should escalate through this PDP or this whistleblower. There your identity is protected. അല്ലാണ്ട് അവിടെ സുഖമായിട്ട് ഊണയിച്ച് വരുന്ന വേറെ കാര്യം. ബട്ട് യു ഷുഡ് ഡെവലപ്പ് എ പേഴ്സൺ വർക്കിംഗ് വിത്ത് യു ഇഫ് ഈസ് ഗ്രോയിങ് സോ റിച്ച് സോ ക്വിക്കലി. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നാളെ ഹീസ് ബൈങ് എ BMW ഓർ എ ബെൻസ്. നമ്മുടെയൊക്കെ കപ്പാസിറ്റി എന്താ? ഒരു ഡിസൈർ വാങ്ങിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ തന്നെ വലിയ കാര്യം, നാട്ടുകാരെ മുഴുവൻ കാണിക്കും. But if he's buying a BMW or a Benz, then there are cases. I'm telling. There are cases. You know, 1 year I was CBO in another bank, Calcutta-based bank. There we got a complaint like that one officer has purchased a BMW. When we made an investigation, it was right. So a letter of explanation was given. So he gave a reply telling that it was given to him by his mother-in-law. Then I thought I didn't have such a good mother-in-law. എനിക്ക് BMW ഒന്നും കിട്ടിയില്ല. ഒരു 2-wheeler കിട്ടിയത് തന്നെ വലിയ കാര്യമായിരുന്നു. See, the problem is എന്താണ്? Not that mother-in-law. He doesn't know to defend himself. That is the main issue here. Whenever you are given a letter of explanation, that is what I am telling. Unless you are reading this and understanding it properly, you will not know what defense to be taken at that point of time. That is more important. അയാൾ ആ പരിഭ്രമത്തിൽ എന്തോ പറഞ്ഞ എഴുതുന്നു. മദറിനോട് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവരുടെ അക്കൗണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷന് വരില്ലേ? Maybe another bank account, if I write a letter to other CBO, he will give me statement of account. No. So I will come to know wherever the money has come. വേറൊരു കേസിൽ ഇതുപോലെ ഡെയിലി വേജർ അക്കൗണ്ടിൽ നിന്ന് പെട്ടെന്ന് ഒരു 22 ലക്ഷം രൂപ ഇയാളുടെ അക്കൗണ്ടിലേക്ക് വരുന്നു. When we gave LOE, he gave a reply telling that 10 days back only his marriage was conducted and all the gifts received were in daily wages account, and from there it was transferred. Now, is it a defense or an admission? പ്രോബ്ലം എന്താ? പഠിച്ചിട്ടില്ല, കിട്ടണ വഴിക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും എഴുതി കൊടുത്തു. See, in vigilance matters, the first point is the reply being given by you. Unless at that point of time a proper defense is taken, this will carry on till the conclusion of the proceeding. പല സോണിലും ഞാൻ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്, ഒരു അക്കൗണ്ടിൽ 7 പേര് 8 പേര് ഇൻവോൾവ് ആണെങ്കിൽ സ്കെയിൽ 1 മുതൽ സ്കെയിൽ 6 വരെ റിപ്ലൈ തരുന്ന ഒരേപോലെയാണ്. വൈ ദിസ് ബ്യൂറോക്രസി ഷുഡ് വർക്ക് ദർ? ഈ സ്കെയിൽ 5ക്കും 6നും അവരുടെ റോള് ഡിഫറൻ്റ് ആണെന്ന് ഇത്തിരി ഇത് ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ട് വേറെ റിപ്ലൈ തരാൻ പാടില്ലേ? അവിടെയും കോപ്പി പേസ്റ്റ് ആണ്. താഴത്തെ ആൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്തോ അതേപോലെ ചെയ്യും. ഒരു കേസിൽ സാങ്ഷനിങ് അതോറിറ്റി ഹാസ് ക്ലിയർലി റിട്ടൺ ദാറ്റ് മാർജിൻ ഹാസ് ടു ബി ടേക്കൺ. ഡിസ്ബേഴ്സ്മെന്റ് ഹാസ് ഡൺ വിത്തൗട്ട് മാർജിൻ. Okay, when we charge sheet it, the manager will say that already 8 lakhs or 9 lakhs were lying in his SB account, that was treated as a margin. Same thing, defense is being taken by zone manager. Whereas he has written that margin to be taken, he should take that defense, no? ശരിയല്ലേ? Already sanctioned terms, he has put a condition that money to be released only after taking. ആ റിപ്ലൈ വരുന്നില്ല. അപ്പോൾ സ്കെയിൽ 1 ഓഫീസറിന് എന്ത് ക്ലാസിഫിക്കേഷനോ അതേ ക്ലാസിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഇങ്ങേർക്ക് പോവും. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് വാട്ട് ഐ എം റിപ്പീറ്റഡ്ലി ടെല്ലിങ്. റിപ്ലൈ ബീയിങ് സബ്മിറ്റഡ് വെനെവർ an LOE is issued should be full proof and full പക്ക. 90% ഓഫ് ദ കേസസിൽ ആ സ്റ്റേജിൽ നിങ്ങൾ അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ ഇടയ്ക്കോ DA യുടെ ഇടയ്ക്കോ പോവില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് യു യുവർസെൽഫ് വിൽ ഗിവ് എ റിപ്ലൈ. ഓൺലി വെൻ ദ എൻക്വയറി സ്റ്റാർട്ട്സ് യു പ്രോപ്പർലി ടേക്ക് ദ അസിസ്റ്റൻസ് ഓഫ് അസോസിയേഷൻ ഫോർ എ DA. Am I right? So this LOE reply, if you are not giving properly, that will not protect you on a later date. Even that person who is coming as a DA will not be in a position to protect you. This happens mainly because you are not aware of what defense to be taken, what sort of reply to be given. So luxurious lifestyle, frequent items, flight travel, very big houses, very big car, these are all subject to your own vigilance purview. When you are in the field, you should see that and report to the appropriate authority through whistleblower or whatsoever mode you feel fit. Or you can directly call and tell me also. I am also open for that because these are all part of the vigilance administration. Media reports, we are not there. Account transaction also probably you can see huge money transactions happening. Case classification, we will go quickly. Business loss arising out of a bona fide commercial decision, that will be treated as non-vigilance only. Risk loss is inherent and part of inherent business decision. Every loss caused to the organization need not be the subject of vigilance inquiry. The first 3 mostly we classify it as non-vigilance, whereas the other thing is put in red color. You see, loss due to malified, motivated or reckless performance of duties to be viewed from vigilance point of view. Agree with me or not? Any doubt on it? Okay. Yeah. This is the definition of vigilance that was given by the CVC last year. What is a vigilance angle? Misappropriation, forgery, cheating, possession of disproportionate assets, false claim, of course, it is not there. Yeah, these are all the main things. Page 12. Non-advance related cases. Yeah. See this. Issues pertaining to business correspondence also are very much increasing. Over dependency on them. Whatever they bring, we believe it. We don't do our independent KYC or independent scrutiny of whatever they are bringing. Branch officers had give full access to business correspondent who was doing. These are all live cases. Treated as vigilance for lapse of substances on the part of BM, ABM and other staff who are allowed to BC to operate the ATM. Branch manager fraudulently debited loan accounts without knowledge and consent of the borrower, and further, whenever any complaint is received, he again debited another borrower account and settled the same. Branch manager has been placed under. I think these things we need not record it. These things we need not record it.
It is not recorded.
Okay. ഈ ക്യാമറയിൽ പോകുന്നത് എന്താ അപ്പോൾ എങ്ങോട്ടാ
Live cast.
ശരി ഓക്കെ
Recording it.
Manager has been placed under suspension. Branch manager misappropriated the funds parked in BGL heads and other internal accounts, placed under suspension. These are all live cases I am telling, which is the department. There you can see lapse of substance on the part of maker checker system was not followed meticulously. Without verifying genuineness, CVVR checking was not done properly. ഇതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്കും പറ്റാവുന്നതാണ്. These mistakes are likely. I am not telling that. I am telling using the word only likely. Assistant manager embezzled cash from ATM and BNA, resulting in cash shortage. AM has been placed under suspension. Disciplinary action has been initiated. All operations ATM, BNA, cash loading, EOD, opening of safe door, physical verification should be carried out jointly by the shroff and the officer. ഇതൊക്കെ നടക്കണ്ടോ? ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇതെല്ലാം പ്രശ്നത്തിൽ വരാം. Branch manager misused their official position, allowed TOD in her husband's account to meet her personal requirement. Also, she closed term deposits of INOP SB account customer and transferred the proceeds to her own account. Disciplinary action initiated. Maker checker system was not followed. ഈ ഓതറൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ആൾക്കാർ ഇതിന്റെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ പെട്ടു. അതാണത്. They would have done what you call with bona fides only, but still they will come under trouble. ABM misappropriated the funds from various SSG accounts and utilized for online gaming. He had stolen few jewel packets from jewel safe. He also purchased multiple SIM cards and seeded the mobile numbers in various senior citizens' account having term deposit. Later, he activated the mobile. എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ചെയ്യണം നോക്കൂ. How the criminal brain is working. The ABM was placed under suspension. Disciplinary action has been initiated. Staff action initiated. EVR checking was not done by the branch. അടുത്തത് complaint was lodged by one customer stating that the funds were debited from their account but not yet credited to beneficiary account. During inquiry, it was found that an unknown person has changed the NEFT requisition form. Lapses on the part of branch official who didn't get safeguard. ഈ കേസ് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത് എല്ലാവരും അറിയുന്നതാണ്. കൗണ്ടറിൽ അവിടെ വെച്ചിട്ട് സ്റ്റാഫ് ഊണഴിക്കാൻ പോയി. ഇനീഷ്യലി ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ വാങ്ങിച്ചിട്ട് അവിടെ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഷീ വെന്റ് ഫോർ ലഞ്ച് കൗണ്ടർ സ്റ്റാഫ്. അവർ വരുമ്പോഴേക്കും ഇതിൽ എന്തോ മാനിപ്പുലേഷൻ നടത്തി. വേറെ ആരോ അതിനിടയ്ക്ക് മാറ്റി NEFT ഫോം മാറ്റി വെച്ചു. എന്നിട്ട് അത് വേറെ അക്കൗണ്ടിലേക്ക് പൈസ പോയി. Customer lodged a complaint regarding online fraud in SB account. Transactions were carried out after updation of mobile number without proper verification, resulting in perpetration of fraud by unknown fraudster. എത്ര കേസാ നോക്കൂ. ഗവൺമെന്റ് അക്കൗണ്ടിൽ SB അക്കൗണ്ടിൽ മാറ്റിയത്. ഇനി ഇന്റർനെറ്റ് ബാങ്കിങ് ബേസ്ഡ് ഓൺ എ സ്കാൻ ഫോർ ദി റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റർ. വളരെ കാലങ്ങളായിട്ടുള്ള ഗവൺമെന്റിന്റെ ഒരു അക്കൗണ്ട് ആയിരുന്നു അത്. പെട്ടെന്ന് ഒരു ദിവസം ഒരു മെയിൽ വന്നു അതിന്റെ ഓപ്പറേഷൻ മാറ്റാനായിട്ട്. വിത്തൗട്ട് വെരിഫൈയിങ് ദി ജെന്യൂനിറ്റി ഓഫ് ദറ്റ് മെയിൽ ദേ ചേഞ്ച് ഇറ്റ്. പെട്ടെന്ന് പൈസയും പോയി. Several complaints received at branch regarding non-credit of amount in their accounts which they had deposited at BC point. BC embezzled the cash received. Borrowers colluded with the jewel appraiser and availed jewel loan from the branch by pledging. ഇത് വളരെ കോമൺ ആണ്. ബാങ്കിങ് തുടങ്ങിയ കാലം മുതലുണ്ട് ഇത്. പിന്നെയും അത് നടന്നുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കണം. Panel jewelers appraisers are appraising the jewels in the same branch for many years, which is highly sensitive, vulnerable. റൊട്ടേഷൻ ഇവിടെ റൊട്ടേഷനൊക്കെ നടക്കണ്ടോ? കിട്ടണ്ടോ? ആളെ കിട്ടണ്ടോ? ഈ ജോലിക്കൊക്കെ കിട്ടണ്ടോ? ഇപ്പോൾ appraisers are available in the market. Customer lodged a complaint regarding online fraud in his SB account. Transactions were carried out at IMPS transaction after updation of mobile number in the account. Again, updation of mobile number lo vana prashnam. Branch manager and cashier colluded fraudulently, withhold the amount deposited by customers. For reference, they marked hold on the account for exact deposit. ബ്രാഞ്ച് മാനേജർ has given his cloned finger. അത് നോക്കൂ, ക്ലോൺഡ് ഫിംഗർ. ഇത് കോടതിയുടെ കൺവിക്ഷൻ വന്നു ഇയാളുടെ പേരിൽ. ക്ലോണിങ് ഇസ് നത്തിങ് ബട്ട് എ ഫോർജറി. Already he has been convicted by the criminal court. Branch manager has been given his cloned fingerprint to be used by the cashier in the absence of branch manager for using. Cashier conviction വന്നു, അകത്ത് പോയി. Other branch officials are aware about the usage of cloned fingerprint. However, they are not reported the same through whistleblower mechanism. This has resulted in huge financial fraud as well as reputation loss. ഈ ഫ്രോഡ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രശ്നം എന്താണെന്നറിയോ? മെയിൻലി റെപ്യൂട്ടേഷൻ ലോസ് ആണ്. യു നോ, last year, in this financial year, our bank has kept 112 crore provision in the balance sheet just for compensating reputational loss to the organization. ചെറിയൊരു എമൗണ്ട് ആണോ അത്? 112 crore is the amount kept in the balance sheet. ഇതുമാതിരത്തെ കേസുകളൊക്കെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ചിലപ്പോൾ കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സിനെ കോമ്പൻസേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും, ചിലപ്പോൾ വേറെ വല്ല പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കൊടുക്കേണ്ടി വരും എന്നുള്ള രീതി കാരണം they have made a provision of 112 crore. നമ്മൾ ഇത്രയും പേരുടെ 30 കൊല്ലത്തെ സർവീസിനേക്കാളും കൂടുതൽ കാശാണത്. അറിയാലോ, 112 കോടി എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ. ബ്രാഞ്ച് മാനേജർ ആൻഡ് കാഷ്യർ colluded fraudulently withhold the amount deposited by customers. They marked on hold for the exact deposit. Branch manager is given കഴിഞ്ഞു. PMJJBY fraudulent claim with forged death certificates. അത് another fraud. മരിച്ചുപോയവരുടെ പേരിലേക്ക് അക്കൗണ്ട് തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. 155 cases death certificate issued by the registrar was forged. As in many cases, the scanner could not recognize the QR code. ഇതൊക്കെ ഗ്രോസ് നെഗ്ലിജൻസ് അല്ലാതെ എന്താ പറയുക, മാലഫൈഡ്സ് ഇല്ലായിരിക്കും. അതിപ്പോൾ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ അറിയുള്ളൂ മാലഫൈഡ്സ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നോ വേണമെന്ന് വെച്ചാണോ ചെയ്തെന്നുള്ളത്. പക്ഷെ 155 അക്കൗണ്ടൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അത്രയും പോലും വെരിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അതൊരു ഗ്രോസ് നെഗ്ലിജൻസിൽ വരില്ലേ?
ഡെത്ത് സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി വെരിഫൈഡ് ത്രൂ ഓൺലൈൻ.
ചെയ്യാം, ചെയ്യാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണത്. ദർ ക്യാൻ ബി അതർ ഇഷ്യൂസ് ഓൾസോ ഇൻ ദാറ്റ്. കട്ട് ബാക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നിരിക്കും. COVID has issued circular advising all branches to strictly verify death certificate through QR code and confirm their genuineness. Is in the process of mandating biometric authentication. Fake title deed, അത് പിന്നെ എപ്പോഴും നടക്കണമല്ലോ. Fabricated title deed, proper verification of property not conducted at the time of sanction. അത് മറ്റേ അടുത്തത് ബിൽഡറുടെ ലോൺ വാസ് സാങ്ഷൻ ഓൺ ദി ബേസ് ഓഫ് ട്രൈപാർട്ടൈറ്റ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ്, സെയിൽ ഡീഡ് വാസ് നോട്ട് എക്സിക്യൂട്ടഡ്. ഇത് വളരെ കോമൺ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം ആണ്. ട്രൈപാർട്ടൈറ്റ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് ബോർഡിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇനീഷ്യൽ എമൗണ്ട് 20% ഡിസ്പേഴ്സ് ചെയ്യും. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഫ്ലാറ്റ് കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആവില്ല, മോർഗേജ് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ആൻഡ് ദ ബിൽഡർ വിൽ ലീവ് ദ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഗോ ഓഫ് ഇൻ ആൻ ഇൻകംപ്ലീറ്റഡ് സ്റ്റേജ്. യുവർ മോർഗേജ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഇറ്റ് ബിക്കംസ് അൺഎൻഫോഴ്സിബിൾ. മോർഗേജിന്റെ മെയിൻ പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ എന്താ അത് ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കട്ടെ. ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഫോർമോസ്റ്റ് എലിമെന്ററി പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ ഓഫ് മോർഗേജ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ദ ക്രിയേഷൻ, ദി എൻഫോഴ്സിബിലിറ്റി. മോർഗേജ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തിൽ വേണമെങ്കിലും ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, ബട്ട് ദി എൻഫോഴ്സിബിൾ പാർട്ട് യു ഹാവ് ടു സീ മോർ. അൺലെസ് എ മോർഗേജ് ഈസ് ക്ലിയർലി വാട്ട് യു കോൾ എൻഫോഴ്സിബിൾ, there is no purpose. It will be a paper mortgage only. റീസെന്റ് ആയിട്ട് വന്ന ഒരു കേസിൽ ഒരു ലീഗൽ ഒപ്പീനിയൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി വാസ് ഇൻ ദ നെയിം ഓഫ് ഹസ്ബൻഡ്. ഹസ്ബൻഡ് ഡൈഡ്. ഹസ്ബൻഡ് ആൻഡ് വൈഫ് ജോയിന്റ്ലി. ഹസ്ബൻഡ് ഡൈഡ്. ബിഫോർ ഹിസ് ഡെത്ത് he has executed a will telling that his wife will have a living right in that property. ലിവിങ് റൈറ്റ് എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താ അറിയോ? അവരുടെ ജീവിതകാലം തീരുന്നവരെ ആ വീട്ടിൽ ഇരിക്കാനുള്ള സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം അവർക്കുണ്ട്. അവർക്ക് വിൽക്കാനോ വേറെ പണയപ്പെടുത്താനോ ഉള്ള അവകാശമില്ല. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വാട്ട് ഈസ് കോൾഡ് ലിവിങ് റൈറ്റ്. ആൻഡ് ദെയർ ആഫ്റ്റർ, ബട്ട് ദ റിയൽ ഓണർ വിൽ ബി ദ സൺ. Son will be inheriting the property. The mother will have the living right. Advocate ലാസ്റ്റ് ലൈനിൽ സബ്ജക്ട് ടു ദ ഗുഡ് വാലിഡ് ആൻഡ് മാർക്കറ്റബിൾ ടൈറ്റിലിന് എഴുതി. ഈ മോർഗേജ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ എന്താ വേണ്ടത്? അമ്മയുടെ ഒപ്പ് വേണം, അറിയോ? മദറിന്റെ ഒപ്പ് വേണം. ബിക്കോസ് ഷീ ഈസ് ഹാവിംഗ് എ ലിവിംഗ് റൈറ്റ് ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ഡ്യൂറിംഗ് ഹെർ ലൈഫ് ടൈം. യു കനോട്ട് എവിക്ട് ഹെർ ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് ഹൗസ്. Maybe if she is going to live for 20-25 years, you will be in a position to enforce the mortgage only after that. I am not telling the mortgage is unenforceable, but during her lifetime it is unenforceable. So it is not a perfect mortgage. It's a partly enforceable mortgage. അതുമാതിരത്തെ പല ഈ ഉടക്കുകളും വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് ലീഗൽ ഒപ്പീനിയൻ വരുന്നത്. ലാസ്റ്റ് ലൈൻ മാത്രം നോക്കി ഗുഡ് വാലിഡ് ആൻഡ് മാർക്കറ്റബിൾ ടൈറ്റിൽ നോക്കി എഴുതുന്നത്. അതിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും എക്സെപ്ഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ലാസ്റ്റ് പാരയിൽ എഴുതി തരാൻ പറയൂ. ഇതിൽ ഇതൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, ഇതൊക്കെ കംപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തിട്ട് വേണം സബ്ജക്ട് ടു ദ ഗുഡ് വാലിഡ് ആൻഡ് മാർക്കറ്റബിൾ ടൈറ്റിലിന് എഴുതി വാങ്ങിക്കണം. നടുക്ക് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു പാരഗ്രാഫിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു എഴുതി വെച്ചിട്ട് ലാസ്റ്റ് പാരയിൽ ഗുഡ് വാലിഡ് ആൻഡ് മാർക്കറ്റ് അത് പാർട്ടിയാണ് പോണത് മിക്കവാറും. അതാണ് വേറൊരു കുഴപ്പം. പാർട്ടിയെ സാറ്റിസ്ഫൈ ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഗുഡ് വാലിഡ് ആൻഡ് മാർക്കറ്റബിൾ ടൈറ്റിൽ എഴുതി കൊടുക്കും. പാർട്ടി വിൽ ബി ഹാപ്പി ആൻഡ് യു വിൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് എ മോർഗേജ് ആൻഡ് ദെയർ ആഫ്റ്റർ ഹാങ് ബിഫോർ മീ. That's what I am telling. So whenever you are, the elementary principle of mortgage is the enforceability, not the creation. Creation എന്ത് വേണമെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യാം. നാളെ ഇപ്പോൾ മദ്രാസ് സെൻട്രൽ സ്റ്റേഷൻ എൻ്റെ പേരിൽ മോർഗേജ് നിങ്ങൾ തരാമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ വാങ്ങിക്കാൻ തയ്യാറാണെങ്കിൽ സബ് രജിസ്ട്രാർ വിൽ അക്സെപ്റ്റ് ദ ഡോക്യുമെന്റ്. അതറിയോ നിയമവശാൽ? The government authority of the sub registrar is not supposed to verify the ownership matter. He is only for the purpose of collection of stamp duty or revenue to the government. His job role is only that. So whatever document you are taking before him, he will register it. Thereafter പിന്നെ അത് എൻ്റെ പണിയാണ്. ചെന്നൈ സെൻട്രൽ സ്റ്റേഷനെ എനിക്ക് എൻഫോഴ്സ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ ഇല്ലയോ എന്നുള്ളത് അത് എൻ്റെ ഔട്ട്ലുക്കാണ്, ബാങ്കിൻ്റെ ഔട്ട്ലുക്കാണത്. അപ്പോൾ രജിസ്റ്റേർഡ് ഡോക്യുമെൻ്റ് ആണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച് വളരെ സന്തോഷമായിട്ട് ഇരിക്കണ്ട. വക്കീലിൻ്റെ അടുക്ക നല്ല ക്വാളിറ്റി ലോയേഴ്സിനെ പാനലിൽ വെച്ച് വിശ്വാസമുള്ളവരെ മാത്രമേ വെക്കാവുള്ളൂ, ഉപയോഗിക്കാവുള്ളൂ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇതെല്ലാം റിസ്ക് പ്രോൺ ഏരിയാസ് ആണ്. ഐ എം ടെല്ലിംഗ് വാട്ട് യു ഇസ് ഫ്രം മൈ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്, നോട്ട് ടു ക്രിയേറ്റ് എനി ടെറർ ഇൻ യു ഓർ ഫിയർ സൈക്കോസിസ് ഇൻ യു. കണ്ടിന്യൂ ടു ഡു ബിസിനസ്. ഓക്കെ, these are all the precautions which you have to take. Borrower availed housing loan for construction of 2-story. The entire loan was disbursed in 4 stages, but only structure has been completed. Vehicle loan amount was transferred to the borrower account. Borrower was transferred the loan proceed to others instead of vehicle dealer. ഇതൊക്കെ നടക്കുന്ന കേസുകളാണ്, അല്ലാതെ പറയാണ്ടോ? എപ്പോൾ വേണമെങ്കിലും നടക്കും. Loan proceeds transferred to the personal account of director and subsequently partial amount was utilized for purchase of property. Substantial sales were made to connected or related parties. Sale proceeds were adjusted in the book of account without actual movement. Please read it. You can understand. Forge a land record. Involvement of middlemen. Next page. Shall we move to the next page? Over? Yes. Yes, the end of the... Anything is there, we can have 10 to 15 minutes discussion. Thereafter, we'll wind up. Subject to zonal managers.
Yeah.
Business
Some-
review. Anything is there.
സം ക്വയറീസ് ഇല്ല സാർ, ഞാൻ അത് പറഞ്ഞു.
case of NRA women, sir.
Ah.
NRA boys are not at all submitting the overseas documents with attestations. Whenever we are requesting, customers are telling that other banks are not asking attestation all the documents, and also it is involving more cost.
Attestation by whom? By the embassy.
By the embassy, yes, sir. And the employers are not at all giving, sir. They are not at all ready to give. After embassy, even embassy is attesting, they clearly mentioned this content. For the content, we are not in charge. Only the presence of the borrower only we are in charge. Like really, they are attesting the stamp also.
Contestant, what do you call? I didn't understand.
Sir, they are attesting in the document like POA or passport.
Ah.
So in the nearby the seal signed by the official, there is
affixing one. See, in that the content is
what are the content is involving in that, they are not reading. We are not in
That
charge
means
for
they
that.
are only
identifying the person who is
Identifying the
standing before them.
so they are only in charge for the presence of the person
Simply
that
that
he present in front of me and signed the document. Either only the content they are never giving it.
that is a true copy in port. They are not signing. They are not signing it as true copy of the document original or something like
yes,
that.
Yes, sir. For the content they are not in charge.
Then
They
how
are
to?
not responsible for the
they are
content.
writing also. We are not responsible for the contents in the letter.
And we couldn't verify the statement of account, salary statement for overseas account, salary, everything we couldn't verify, sir. In our Kerala, around 60% of the loans are NRI loans only.
Especially in
As being a bank officer, we couldn't verify any documents submitted by the NRIs.
I know recently it happened here recently. I know that.
And banks also not appointing any overseas verify agency for investigation and this verification of documents.
Yeah, that will be the only option. I think
Yes, sir.
we can have only an
bank only
overseas
can do it, sir. Everybody know.
because
Or-
the embassy is not attesting, and even if it is notarized, we don't know whether the notary in the up country
For
is a
notary,
genuine
it is
person.
really it's a very expensive, sir. Customers are not affordable for doing it because all the banks are not insisting this one. So like domestic agencies in foreign also we need agencies to verify the documents.
Okay, let me see.
Here in our banks level there is no tool available to
I know.
verify anything.
Overseas document verification, no?
Yes, sir.
Recent POA. Recently, the power of attorney.
the 11th circular. Recently, in 11th one circular also came for sanctioning NRI owners. I think you must have seen the circular.
What is that?
11th. See, whatever power of attorney, previously we are accepting power of attorney, they are prepared in India. But now, even if you are preparing power of attorney in India also, that is to be notified in the embassy, and the same is to be adjudicated in India. Previously, we are simply accepting the power of attorney if it is exercising in India itself, sir. If they are preparing in India, simply we are accepting it. But now that we cannot accept it, as per the latest circular dated 11/6.
It is for the ongoing or it is for the ones which we already sanctioned?
From the
To be sanctioned.
because now we have some proposals with the previous dates, sir. Now we don't know what decisions we have to take.
That means they are telling that a fresh POI has to be executed then.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why. Let me see that.
We have to take
Retail department has issued. Which department?
Retail department.
I know if NRE is not picking up, then this zone will not have any business at all. This and Ernakulam both.
That is the reason why our home loan and mortgage loan NSME percentage also more, sir.
Yes. Okay. Let me see that. No other bank is insisting for attestation of these foreign documents. Then every bank will have this type of problem.
For not all documents. Like our bank, any one document is enough. Like they are also insisting. In that case, we couldn't verify any statement of account. Nothing we couldn't verify.
And recently we come across one incident, sir. One account has become NPA and we have verified. Our processing of staff also, they have sent a mail to concerned email and got genuineness. And they have discussed about the quotation, whatever the mobile number mentioned in the quotation. But after becoming NPA, we just inquired. We called that number. Now the number is telling, no, I am not the owner of the company. That is fake, like that they are telling. In this case, simply we are sending genuineness mail to the mail ID which is mentioned in the quotation.
It is that appears to be fake now.
Fake. In this scenario, how we can get the genuineness?
You repeat it once again. I didn't completely understand.
So when customer is approaching for purchase of machinery and is submitting on quotation.
Acha, that quotation, whatever is given is fake.
Yes, fake. So as a processing officer, what we are doing is we are simply sending one mail. For getting genuineness, whatever the mail ID mentioned in the quotation. And we are getting reply also. but the quotation itself it is fake. Once account becoming NPA, when we are inquiring about that, such company is not there, and the quotation itself it is fake. In that scenario, as a
Fraud.
processing is a fraud.
Fraud. Straight away fraud only. Submission of false document to a bank amounts to a fraud only. Further action you have to take.
In that case, sir, what is the fate of that?
Fate of the
Fate of the
officer.
bank employee, sir.
Those cases we need not be so strict, no. We will make it as non-vigilance only, to not come under vigilance. ഒരു കേസിനൊന്നും ഞങ്ങൾ വിജിലൻസ് ആക്കാറില്ല. ഒരു കേസ് അങ്ങനെ പറ്റുന്ന വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ ലോൺസ് റെക്കലസ്ലി റെക്കമെൻഡിങ് അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ വന്നാലുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു കേസ് അങ്ങനെ പറ്റി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പറ്റിപ്പോവും. അത് കാരണം ഇപ്പോൾ അയാൾക്കൊന്നും സംഭവിക്കുന്നില്ല, അതൊന്നും പേടിക്കണ്ട. So long as I am there. Because my chair is not permanent, you all know that, no. Anything else?
Recommendation is, many of us don't know what these procedures are like. Very procedures. It would be helpful if some training can be done.
But everybody cannot be trained. Every zone, I think, head office HR department has identified IAPO. For them, last year also one training was given. IAPO training happens in the bank, but that is given only for very selected officers. Zone lu per rendo moono vere madi. So ivideka not much cases are there, no. So if 2 officers are trained for IA and 2 officers are trained for PO, it's more than sufficient. അല്ലാതെ കൂടുതൽ കേസുള്ള സോണിൽ we have to give more people training, but otherwise
Correct, sir. Our CM credit, sir. Yes, sir.
what else?
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Sure, sir.
Anybody
Okay.
connected online?
Okay.
They have not yet opened their. You ask them.
Any doubts? Those who are connected online?
പാലക്കാട്, തൃശ്ശൂർ.
In the private.
Dhanush.
ധനുഷ്.
Trishur, Dhanush. Nilambur.
Good evening, sir.
Madam, good evening. Any doubts?
No, sir, thank you. It was very enlightening, and thank you, sir, for all the guidances given. It was a new knowledge for all of us. As sir said, most of the scale 2, scale 3 are facing so many cases because of lack of knowledge only. We'll take all the valuable words and do the needful, sir. Thanks.
Thank you.
ഒരാളെങ്കിലും ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Palakkad, Ajay.
Sir,
Ajay, any doubt?
no, sir.
തൃശ്ശൂർ എംഒ റോഡ് എടുക്കണം. എംഒ റോഡ് പാലക്കാട്.
MO Road, Roshi.
അഷ്റഫ് ചാലക്കുടി.
Chalakudi, Ashraf, sir. Ashraf, sir. Chalakudi.
Why they are
Gautam,
not
South
responding?
Basar. No. But are we connected? MAPC, Srilatha, madam.
അത്
Hello.
അത്
Sorry. Yeah. My checkout time will be around 6:30 today evening.
MAPC, Srilatha, madam. Ashraf, sir. Any doubt?
No, sir, not doubt.
No doubt. Everything clear, sir?
Clear, sir.
Okay, sir.
We have to be so busy.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay. Still other madam?
AC can.
Sir.
Yes, madam. MAPC, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, in between, I missed some area.
Okay.
Sir, hello.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Sir, I have a request to CVO, sir.
Yes, madam. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir. Sir, actually, ഈ ബ്രാഞ്ച് മാനേജറായിട്ട് പിന്നെ ഒരാളെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഒരു മിനിമം ക്രെഡിറ്റിൽ അവരുടെ ഒരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് 2 years എങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാകണം എന്നുള്ളത് ഒരു റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ആണ്.
Okay.
അതൊരു മാൻഡേറ്ററി ആയിട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവന്നിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ വളരെ നന്നായിരുന്നു.
Yeah, we can think in that line. Yes. See, ultimately, branch managers' decision is rest with the zonal manager only. Head office is not interfering. Zonal managers are deciding who should be the branch manager. So, anyway.
Sometimes they are forced to, sir.
Huh?
Because the shortage of manpower
Manpower is there. They are forced to give even.
is there. Then they are forced to do other persons also. They are making branch managers.
Sir, in this process, what I can add on something, sir. See, all proposal above 1 lakh, 1 to 10 lakhs, it has clearance is coming from zonal office. Whatever they are proposing, clearance coming from zonals. Above 10 lakhs, they are identifying the potential customer only. Simple thing they are saying is this due diligence of the customer. That is for already any SB account, whatever due diligence they are doing, they are seeing to it. Rest processing being done by a dedicated processing center only, who have adequate knowledge. So in this case, I don't think so whether the people who are credit knowledgeable person only they will be doing, because then nobody is working in MBPC. They have to identify the customer, and with that the customer will identify the customer, and they link it with our MAPC, so that we will be doing getting the business, and all help is being provided by the.
So, but then staff accountability is fixed. They are fixing the branch manager for recommending it. No, sanction is
No,
being
no,
done
no,
by
no,
the
no,
zonal
no.
office
That
and
SAR
all.
has clearly told.
Due
No,
diligence
the, that's the portion where you are responsible. Only for that you are liable.
What was your question?
No, for recommending whether branch manager, why they have
And
done.
it is not only for the credit identification or credit, for everything. That credit is very, very important, sir. That is why basic knowledge is also very much is at least minimum 1 year credit knowledge is there, means it will be very much helpful for the branch manager and even higher authorities also. So I expect.
Anyway, this I'll take up with head office, with the respective department, or in our structured meeting, because my suggestion should not be interpreted in such a way that I am an hindrance for a business. Normally, vigilance people are viewed in that line only, that we are not helping the business. I'll give it as a suggestion. It is for the concerned vertical to implement it. I think we can conclude there.
Are any doubts? Anything you want to convey? See, and whatever I want to say is only one thing. Sir പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ, as a branch manager, identifying of the property, best example സാറ് പറഞ്ഞത്. ആ ഡോക്യുമെന്റ് എടുക്കുക, നേരെ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി അടുത്ത് പോവുക. നോർത്ത് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നോർത്ത് പറയുന്ന സ്ഥലമുണ്ടോ, വെസ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വെസ്റ്റിൽ റോഡ് ഉണ്ടോ, അത് നിങ്ങൾ ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യുക. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഓൾ യുവർ ജോബ് വിൽ ബി ടു ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ദ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി. ആ ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വെദർ ലാൻഡ് ലോക്ക്ഡ് ഇസ് ദെയർ ഓർ നോട്ട്, ആ തിങ്ക് നോക്കുക. ഇത് നോക്കിയാൽ തന്നെ ആൾമോസ്റ്റ് 90% ഓഫ് യുവർ ജോബ് വിൽ ബി ഓവർ. ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അറിയാം വെദർ ഈ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ഇസ് വർത്ത് ഓർ നോട്ട്, റോഡിന് എത്ര ഉള്ളിലുണ്ട്, വെദർ even if we sell, whether it will, it is saleable or not. സെക്കൻഡ് തിങ് ഈസ് ഓൺലി ആ എവിടെ അയാൾ താമസിക്കുന്ന സ്ഥലം ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ദ കസ്റ്റമർ. ഈ അവർ തരുന്ന ക്രെഡൻഷ്യലും പറയുന്ന ഒരാളും സെയിം ആണ്. ഈ രണ്ട് കാര്യം ആദ്യം നോക്കിയാൽ മതി. ആൾമോസ്റ്റ് 90% ഓഫ് യുവർ വർക്ക് വിൽ ബി കംപ്ലീറ്റഡ്.
Mortgage related vigilance cases are 25% ഉണ്ടാവും. Out of the total 221, at least 25 to 30% will be mortgage related issues only.
As a PM working other state, like Tamil person coming in working in Kerala, will identify property identification okay, but valuation we doesn't know, and the particular location what is the demand under we doesn't know. So value is giving the value. That only we are believing and processing and giving down. Once account after becoming NPA, whenever we are going and inquiring the property along with the process, that only we come to the property value is very less compared to the market liquid by the valuer. In these cases, because the person who doesn't know the locality, what is the demand of the property.
You have your second officer, third officer, at least some of them from local area, or all of them are from outside the branch, outside the state.
They are not the respective officer, the responsible officer. We couldn't take them.
Why?
In some cases, both are will be other state only. For just example, I'm asking that when if you are from the local state or the local area, we know the demand and the property
Then
value.
my only suggestion is what you have to do is you have to take a certified copy or an unofficial copy of the sale deed in the same area where a registration has happened in the last 6 months. See what value is given. It is a government accepted document, registered document. Rely on it.
They are registering only for guideline value. The market value, they are nobody is registering.
Market value is not registered.
They are
Only
nobody
circle
is
rate it
registering
is
for
a
the market
registered.
value. They are always different.
Now here guideline value and market value, what is the difference?
That's a huge
Huge
difference. Huge difference.
Still,
more
than 10
more than 10 times.
Yes. Minimum that 30% only they are showing as a value of the property.
For reducing the stamp duty, they are only registering for the market.
That I know, guideline value, but in many states, the guideline value has increased to certain extent that hardly there is any difference in many other states between the guideline value and
Huge difference is there, sir.
then you have to rely on some reliable person only. If your valuer is 100% reliable, or you have to take a second valuer, whatsoever deem fit.
Two valuation given, sir. Two ways.
Then you go by that. What else you can do? You are at that point of time, you are doing your best judgment. Nobody can find fault with you. Tomorrow the valuation comes down. Even otherwise, whenever the account becomes NPA, immediately there is a drop in value by 25 to 30%. Immediately,
Yes.
any property you take. If you say it is for SARFAESI, the valuers on their own, they will reduce 20%. Am I right or wrong?
Right, absolutely.
That's what. Immediately they will reduce it. Suppose if it is for enhancement without telling them it is NPA, they will show the correct value. But once you say it is NPA, immediately the value comes down. Rely on two valuer report. Do your best. Give your recommendation. That's all. I don't find any vigilance angle will get opened up because of that. The problem comes within 1 year. You enhance the limit, or sometimes it happened. Urvarsham just 1 year before the same property they would have sold it for 25 lakhs, and when your borrower is buying, it will be shown as 1 crore. You got my point? These are all the areas where other issues get opened up. I think you are thinking something else. You are not here. You are not here. You are thinking something else. I can read it from your face.
Yes, yes, sir.
Just now what I told. You tell me.
Sir, in this case, only one person is purchased the property for 20 lakhs. Next year, he is
That's okay. Just now what I told. You are not listening to that. I know that.
I was seeing the two valuation about.
If suppose if you are financing a borrower in the year 2026, where the proposed value of property is shown as 1 crore, and either in the year 2024 or 25, the same property has been sold for 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs, then you are running a risk, because it is a documented value, 25 lakhs and 30 lakhs, and suddenly you cannot increase it to 1 crore. So that is one way of due diligence. You can see the search and see whether any nearly transactions or sale have happened in that property, and rely on that document. See, you can only prove it, justify your recommendation by doing all these things. So that in paper, when you are right tomorrow, vigilance angle doesn't get opened up.
എനിത്തിങ് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? ഇവിടെ നിങ്ങൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ഇവിടെ ചോദിക്കും. അല്ല ഇവിടെ ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടോ?
ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ MOD മാൻഡേറ്ററി ആണോ?
ഇല്ല.
അല്ല, സ്റ്റാമ്പ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി മാൻഡേറ്ററി ആണ് ഈക്വിറ്റബിൾ മോർഗേജിൽ. So still that risk factor is there. MOD ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട്. Once MOD is there, then you take a search, you will get reflected the bank's mortgage rate. Now still a third party purchaser, suppose the borrower says that original title is misplaced or gone, then what is that?
Online.
But whether that is coming in your search, when you take a search, it's coming. Okay. %95% you are all safe working in this part of the country, I tell you, where borrowers are also very straightforward. Intention of cheating is there only for 5 to 6%. Whereas in some states they come with that intention only, and our poor fellows come into trouble knowingly or unknowingly.
Then EVR checking കുറച്ച് സ്ട്രിക്റ്റ് ആക്കണം. Please ensure that missing voucher is not there. Then timely EVR checking should happen. അത് നോക്കൂ.
Laminated title deed accept ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല, അറിയാലോ. മിസ്സിംഗ് പേജസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഒറിജിനൽ ടൈറ്റിൽ ഡീഡിൽ there are Kerala, you will find many documents of the year 1959, 1963 and all, where the property has been ancestral. Generation to generation it will get changed. So it may so happen that some pages have become mutilated or non-legible. What you will do? You have to keep the original with you, so-called original, whatsoever it may be. 1 or 2 pages, even if it is mutilated. But if the last page is mutilated, you have to be more careful, where the schedule of property is there. It would have been described inside also, but for you, the last page will be more easier one. Definitely a certified copy should be along with that, no doubt. Otherwise, enforceability will be, you will be creating a mortgage, enforceability will be a problem.
Today, sir was also seeing one property where in document it is there is a 1 acre. But in other
Actual possession, it will be less.
Tax may it is 75 cents only.
You
We don't know what about the what
75
happened.
only you have to take. 25 would have gone to hard list of third party. It happens some things like that. Now they are doing digital survey in Kerala, no? Everywhere they are doing digital survey. In our place and all, it is over now.
Completed.
So 5% variation they permit. Okay, if you are showing 100 cents in your document and if you are having 95, they accept. If you are showing 105 also, they accept that you have a good title. But beyond that, if anything is there, you have to go for a rectification, whatsoever it is there. So, if 75 only is paying tax, you can take a mortgage of 75 only. You cannot take, because tax കൊടുക്കുന്ന കർലാസിൽ 2-3 ഹെഡിങ് ഉണ്ടാവും. വിസ്തീർണം, കരം കൊടുക്കുന്ന ആളുടെ പേര്, ഉടമസ്ഥന്റെ പേര്, ഇതൊക്കെ വായിക്കാറുണ്ടോ? Probably from other states you will have difficulty. There are 3 or 4 columns in the tax paid receipt. So വിസ്തീർണത്തിൽ ഏത് കാണിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു, to that extent only he has a title. Other places he doesn't have a title. ചിലപ്പോൾ തേർഡ് പാർട്ടിയുടെ കയ്യിൽ കൊല്ലങ്ങളായിട്ട് പോയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അക്വസിഷൻ നടന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാവും, ഗവൺമെന്റ് അക്വസിഷൻ നടന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാവും, റോഡ് വൈഡനിങ്, സോ മെനി തിങ്സ് വിൽ ഹാപ്പൻ.
But ഇതൊന്നും it is not there inside in the that
ടൈറ്റിൽ ഡീഡിൽ വരില്ല,
ഈ സീലില്ല anywhere
ഈ സീല് വരേണ്ടതാണ്.
വന്നിട്ടില്ല.
Okay then, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you for a very detailed discussion on vigilance and vigilance-related matters, sir. It has been a huge help to the budding branch managers here. Thank you once again, sir. Now I call upon our DCM sir to convey the vote of thanks.
Respected CEO sir, respected ZM sir, and my dear friends. Special day. We all have learned, at least for some extent, about preventive vigilance, punitive vigilance, and participative vigilance. And the sir has given a lot of things. Since we are a lot of people are first-time branch managers, so please take everything inside, and don't have fear psycho in sanctioning, because we want business also. Sir said the first time it's first instance itself, business is first, then vigilance. So we have to do business with complaints. That we have to take care, sir. On behalf of our zone Kozhikode, sir, we are assuring you, sir, all officers, as you said, we will read our officer service regulations, sir, and we'll ensure that periodical change of temporary substaff. So please note down, and we will try to discuss all the circulars during our birthday celebrations in branches, and also that also we will implement, sir. And finally, we'll give assurance, sir. We will submit our assets and liability statement timely before 30th of June, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
See, and one more thing, just from my side, I just wanted you to please ensure that from henceforth, identifying the property, what sir told, that should happen. It is only to protect you. Okay. So 99.99%, whatever you are doing is correct, but for the sake of being perfect means just go there, see the boundaries are matching as per the document. Number two is wherever invoice they are providing means genuinely verify that the invoices are correct. There should not be any forgery. This one. These two things, other than sir told, these things should be strictly implemented by you.
Thank
I
you.
request all of you to rise up for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Just one more thing, just wanted to convey from my FGM office. Received a call. Two things for all branch managers who have joined in the VC and physically. See, by Monday, each branch, each employee in our zone, they should refer two NRE customers in the portal. Please ensure that. Your friends, your relative, any neighbors, any two names, that should be there in the portal. Each one of you and all your staff members, please ensure that by Monday it is happening without further reminder. Okay, Monday I will remind you, but Monday evening before EOD, please ensure that is happening. And one more thing, as on yesterday's, our ECGLS sanction is only 1 crore, but that is severely criticized by our FGM office. See, these are 100% guaranteed loan by central government. So please ensure that you are motivating your customers to come and apply in Jansamarth portal and give sanction. By Monday, please ensure that we are showing a good numbers. These two should happen. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Tea and cookies have also been arranged. So